right. So yeah, the question was, since every Yonko faction is in a fight, what do you think Mihawk slash Crossguild will do? He's bound to get in a fight soon. Will 2023 be the year we see him flex? My opinion on that is maybe, probably. I do think that with Shanks and Blackbeard, their fights are like the reasoning for their fights is very clear, very obvious what Oda is setting up here, in my opinion, which I will get into. But just to answer your question, since Oda talked about battle royale, multiple fights going on at the same time type of thing during Jump Festa, maybe we should see something that Cross Guild are doing in terms of maybe their bounty hunting actions as far as it goes with the Marines or anything like that. Mihawk specifically is the type of guy, like he said, he just wants to live the quiet life. So until he's forced into a position of fighting, I don't think he'll actually get up and move. So I think that Mihawk, to be honest, is kind of just hiding behind. Not hiding is the wrong word, but he's kind of taken sanctuary behind the name Cross Guild and the power that and the threat that it holds, so that he can continue to live the peaceful life that he always wants to live. So I'm not sure if we will really see him flex in the way that, let's say, Blackbeard and Shanks are right now. I think with Blackbeard and Shanks, it's pretty clear why Oda is having them fight Kid on Law, is to take their poneglyphs so that it can set up Shanks and Blackbeard's fights. That's essentially what it is. So ultimately speaking, as we all know, Luffy and Blackbeard do need to fight. That is going to be the main fight for the One Piece. So Kid on Law, who have taken Kaido and Big Mom's poneglyphs that Blackbeard and Shanks do not have, they will be taking it from Kid and Law, and then, you know, Blackbeard and Shanks will fight out for the rest of what they have, and their fated fight that was always meant to come. So yeah, that's as far as my opinions on that. Not the Smartest says, wondering if Saint Garcia is just gonna sit on a chair and control the Seraphim. I think that will be his primary objective, in terms of that's kind of what he came here to do, to control the Seraphim. I don't think Saturn, Saint Garcia, however you want to name him, I don't think his intention is to actually fight, but I do think he probably will be forced into fighting out of his will. The situation will probably force his hand to do so, probably. Colin says, what do you think he will, or who do you think he will fight, Isho or Aramaki? I believe you're talking about Mihawk. I don't know. Honestly, it's really hard to say what Mihawk's role will be with Cross Guild and what he will actually do as a Cross Guild member, to be quite honest with you. I think, as I said earlier, I don't think Mihawk's in a type of, I don't think he has the motivation to really fight or anything like that. I don't think that's his primary objective at all. So whatever puts him in a position of fighting is something that the situation kind of forced him into, whether that be Green Bull or Fujitora trying to capture him, whatever that may be. What's up, Leo? What's up? What's up? For those that are just joining, make sure to like the stream and to join the Discord that will be pinned in the chat and linked in the description. Make sure to do that. That'll be much appreciated. Leo says, Kid versus Yamato. Currently, who do you have? Currently, I do still think Yamato would win in the fight, but I do think that whatever Kid shows in the Shanks fight can definitely change my opinion. The main thing that will definitely move the needle will be if Kid develops Conqueror's Koten. If he learns Advanced Conquerors, then without a doubt he is stronger than Yamato pretty clearly as well. So that would be the main thing that I'm kind of looking forward to, as far as that question goes and the development of Kid. Um, his growth and the ways he can grow is a little bit clearer than it is with someone like Law, because Law, now that you know he's awakened his delve through, I guess he can progress with his delve through, but Kid can also do that and then some with getting Koten. So I definitely think that Kid has a lot more to gain from his fight against Yonko than than Law does. 100%. But to your question, yeah, I still do think Yamato would win in the fight, but the Shanks fight can definitely change my opinion on that for sure. For sure. Colin says it's pretty crazy how this fight will settle the Shanks debate, the whole swordsman versus Haki man nonsense. Honestly, I don't even expect it to really end the debate. I think whatever Shanks does, there will continue to be a debate on it. It's just kind of how the community is. It's just, however obvious the outcome may be on whether he's a swordsman or not, um, there will still be divides, different interpretations. Even if he does use swordsmanship, people will say, "Oh, wait until the Blackbeard fight for him to use his full power." And I do agree that that will be when Shanks does show everything that he's capable of doing. But I don't think. I think the Kid fight will definitely be an indicator of what type of fighter Shanks is for sure. But we'll see. I guess everything's still up in the air, but you guys should know my position on that by now. Leo says if Kid gets Koten, he's beaten some admirals. Ooh. Maybe, definitely. I mean, Kid will definitely be entering that range 100%. Honestly, if he gets Koten, like the sky's the limit. Not literally, but kind of what I mean. He will jump up a lot of tiers, in my opinion. Um, he might be able to beat Green Ball, probably, to be honest. Fujitora is always up in the air because it's kind of hard to detach Fujitora from Green Ball because they were admirals like together. They joined the Marines together, type of thing. Not that they're a duo, but it's kind of hard to completely separate them. But Fujitora definitely is, in my opinion, put in a little better light because he hasn't been put in the situation Green Ball has in front of Shanks. But Kid, yeah, Kid is definitely reaching that caliber for sure. If he gets Koten, definitely. Kevin says it will probably be off screen. I expect it to be off screen too, but I think that the opening of the fight will be on screen the same way Law vs Blackbeard was. I think in the same way Law had a moment to show out against Blackbeard at the beginning of their fight, but before it was off screen, I do think Kid will have that moment. You'll have a clash, a Conqueror's clash. Not to confuse that with Conqueror's Koten, but just a clash in terms of, like what Dofi and Luffy did when they, um, you know, kicked each other. Luffy versus Don Chinchou, that clash of punches, releasing their conquerors, a moment like that, something like that. And then the way I kind of see it is that in the same way, in the Law fight with Blackbeard using Dark Vortex seems to be the turning point in the fight, and that's when it gets off screen. I do think when Shanks starts using his Koten, the fight will be off screen from then on. I don't think that Shanks will be using his Conqueror's Haki from the jump, to be honest. I do not think that. Leo says, do you think we'll see the Hakoku attack from Dory and Broggy? Probably. That would be a good, um, you know, something good to bring back for sure. Dory and Broggy is like, you know, when we saw them in Little Garden, it's not necessarily the best portrayal of their strength, but like Mr. 3 kind of was Millie rocking on them, I'm not gonna lie, low key, but definitely won't be the same circumstances. And obviously when they destroyed the Island Eater, that's definitely a good showcase of their strength. So, you know, I would love to see how Dory and Broggy really do stack up to the new world, like meta of these characters and just how strong they really are type, you know? Um, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if we'll really see it. It depends who they use it against. Maybe it's hard. It's hard to maybe Killer will stop that shit. I'm not gonna lie. If Killer stops that shit single handedly, I wouldn't really be surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Colin says, I really want to see Mihawk fight Fujitora next. Um, I mean, you know, I definitely think that will be a fight that a lot will enjoy. Um, but, you know, I don't think there's enough narrative behind it for Oda to even show it off screen, even if that does, I mean, on screen, even if that does happen. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really know what there is too much to gain from a Mihawk versus Fujitora fight, to be honest. To be honest, I really don't know. But for those that are joined, appreciate those that are just joining. Like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. And join the Discord. The link is pinned in the chat. What's up? Up the score live. Kid about to get dogged. Oh my god, excuse me. um, let's do a poll because let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm pretty sure everyone agrees that Shanks will win, but how difficult of a fight will it be for Shanks? I'll put this on the community tab and I'll put it in the chat as well, just so we can kind of talk about it. So let's make a poll, right? Start a poll. How difficult Alright, let's say high diff, mid diff, low diff, no diff. Maybe I should restrict it to I'll say no diff would be like what would be like a no diff fight? A no diff fight would probably be like Kaido versus Luffy in Act 1 or something, right? Would it be that kind of fight? Alright. I'll put up the poll. Let's see what you guys think. For those that just joined, I appreciate those that just joined. Like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. And join the Discord. The link is in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Actually, let me make a new link for the Discord. That's the best place to catch me. So far, we got 10 votes in the poll. Most people are saying it'll be like a mid-diff fight. Oh, it's changing. It's definitely changing. Yo, for those that think it'll be a high diff fight, because a couple of people have said that, let me know why in the chat you guys think it will be like a high diff fight. W says, how strong do you think Shanks is in relation to the other Yonko? The existing Yonko, well, the current Yonko, he's definitely the strongest. Or actually, no, sorry. I'll take that back. He's the second strongest. I do think Luffy is stronger than him. However, that can change depending on what he shows. But I currently do think Luffy is stronger than him. As relation to the old Yonko with like Kaido, I think Kaido hasn't beat, Luffy hasn't beat. And that's literally about it. Everyone else, Shanks beats them. But it's definitely debatable. I think it's definitely possible depending on what Shanks shows. He could definitely prove himself to be the strongest Yonko, and it wouldn't entirely surprise me, to be honest, because you know Shanks is the big dog. He's the big dog, you know what I mean? Leo says Mihawk needs direct hype and action. We can't have him fight the first time against Zoro. Would be so lame from Oda. I definitely understand that perspective for sure. W thinks that Shanks beats Kaido. That's fair. That's a fair opinion. Fair take. Up the Score Live says Zoro might need Kaku's help with Mihawk. You sound crazy, bro. They're trolling. What that about says, how would you feel if Oda makes it clear that Mihawk is the strongest swordsman ever in the future? I think it's possible, but it hasn't been fully hinted at yet. I think narratively it doesn't really make much sense if he is the strongest swordsman of all time, because, you know, it puts him above people like Roger, which I don't think is narratively sound. But if that is the case, then so be it. But I don't think narratively it would make much sense, to be honest. I don't think so. It would make him about stronger than people like Rocks as well. Up the Score Live says I hope we get at least half a chapter of it. With Kid vs Shanks, I do think we'll get at least that, like we did with Law and Blackbeard. Up the Score Live says if Shanks mid-divs Kid, he's dropping under Luffy on my list. If Shanks high divs Kid, he's dropping under Katakuri. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy hating, bro. Oh my god. That is crazy hating. Yeah, I don't even know if that's hating or if that's just loving off Katakuri. That is some Katakuri glazing you're doing there, bro. That is insane Katakuri glazing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Katakuri is crazy, bro. Drew says, what if Kid kills one of Shanks' crew? If Kid kills one of Shanks' crew members, it's a long day. It's the longest of days, I'm not gonna lie. That is the longest day for Kid. He's coming back with no arms. No limbs. My man's coming back. Bro, we're gonna see that guy in Elbath when the Straw Hats get there looking like a nugget. he's gonna be having metal limbs, robotic limbs, because if he kills one of Shanks' crew members, it's done, bro. It's done. He's a nugget. He's a nugget, bro. Yo, yo, that is crazy. What? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Low key, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Kid gets away with killing one of Shanks' crew members and no real serious injury is done to him, low key, that's a W, man. Low key. Low key. If not, one of Kid's crew needs to get packed up. He or Wire might need to die. I'm not gonna lie to you. He or Wire, one of them might have to die. That nigga Shanks might just put his conquerors, what he did to Green Bull, just on a whole nother level and just kill that nigga. You know what I mean? One of Kid's crew will definitely have to die. Lucanio, sorry if I butchered your name, says Shanks will do what he did against Green Bull to Kid. Nah. Even if he does, I don't see Kid like getting knocked out or anything, and he'll definitely still be forced into a fight. So even if he does it, I don't know if he'll be fully effective, like in like taking him down type shit. You know what I mean? I don't really see it. Shaw says Shanks will fight Mihawk in the Battle Royale. Low key, that's a pipe dream, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it would be cool to see for sure. Hopefully, like, when we get to Zoro vs. Mihawk, we do get a little flashback on Shanks vs. Mihawk. Like, a little clash, like Roger vs. Whitebeard, that will be pretty cool to see, just for fan service. Jordan says Kid needs that coating though, for sure. Definitely he needs coating. He definitely needs Conqueror's coating if he's trying to get into the realm of the true top tiers 100%. I'll definitely make a poll. I'll make the next poll will be after I feel like I've got a good idea. Now I can end this poll now. Most people in the chat think it'll be a mid diff of Shanks beating Kid. That's fair. That's high praise on Kid in my opinion. But that's definitely fair. So let's see how many of you think that Kid will develop Conqueror's coating in the fight against Shanks. Okay. So let me end this poll. Let's start another one. Will Kid develop advanced conquerors? Yes. No. All right. The poll is up. Let's see what you guys think. Colin says, why do you think Oda is holding off on Zoro and Luffy using advanced conquerors? Honestly, I think it's just too powerful. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, if Luffy and Zoro start using advanced conquerors for anything, like, there's no tension, bro. There's just nothing. I think, especially with the Seraphim, because we definitely talk about the Seraphim. Luffy and Zoro, they attacked the Seraphim, and I don't think their attacks worked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that their attacks worked. Luffy might have even used Rio, and it still wouldn't have worked. So I think that like coating will be the next stop, when they realize that they can't do anything to the Seraphim unless they take it up a notch with their power. They'll they'll pull out Conqueror's coating and then handle them. But yeah, I just think that the reason why it's reserved is just too powerful. I think with Gear 5, Oda is more relaxed on using it because of how goofy it is and how like the comedic value it gives and just the fan service it gives. Whereas Conqueror's Coating has like a more, in my opinion, like a more serious. It gives a more. It gives off more of a like a serious vibe to it. You know what I mean? If someone's using coating, you mean serious business. You know what I mean? It's not just something that you pull out just for shits and giggles. It's not really the that type of power. I think it's genuinely like a decider type fight. Like if you pull out Conqueror's coating, done. The fight's over. You know what I mean? But yeah, Leo says he's gonna pack up Rockstar at best. Yo, Rockstar delivers that message and gets killed. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Up the score live says if kid kills the monkey and leaves, it's a W. Wow, wow. That's a terribly low bar. Sure, Zed says Zoro will fight Shanks and Shanks will show him how to beat Mihawk. The thing is that I was kind of hoping for a Shanks and Zoro interaction about Mihawk, but it kind of looks like Shanks is on the move. It seems like he won't be on Elbaf when the Straw Hats get there, because he was already planning on leaving. So it seems as though once he beats Kid, he's gonna be gone. The Straw Hats are gonna get to Elbaf with Kid and the crew looking for the scarred man that they were looking for originally, all beat up. You know what I mean? So I don't even think we're gonna get that Zoro Shanks moment. I was kind of hoping for. At this point, I actually don't know when Luffy and Shanks are going to meet. They actually might not meet at this rate. Or maybe when they do meet, it will be Shanks' dying breath and Luffy standing over him type shit. I mean, I genuinely don't know um, how Oda's handling the Luffy Zoro stuff, or sorry, not Luffy, Luffy Shanks stuff. Up the score live says Monkey gotta be at least fourth commander level. It was literally laughing at kids crew. Wow. Putting serious stocks on the monkey, eh? Leo says the Shanks Green Ball stuff doesn't work against other conquerors, no matter the difference of strength. I don't think that's true. I don't think anything even implies that to be true, to be honest. I don't think that's true. You think you think if Shanks put like used his conquerors to pre-time skip Luffy, he wouldn't just die? Like what? You know what I mean? If he just used his full power on like pre-time skip Kid or Zoro, like come on, you know what I mean? There's levels. Even like Jozu, what he said when Shanks pulled up on their ship, it was like you need to have a strong will to resist it. Even Rayleigh, when he used his conquerors and then saw that Kid, Law, Luffy, and other Straw Hats were able to withstand it, he complimented their strength. I don't know if there's this thing about conquerors being able to cancel out other people's conquerors. Like I don't think it works like that at all. W says, I don't want I don't want to doubt Kid. I have high hopes for him. Um, Look, man, you can have high hopes and also know he's going to get packed up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He could put in a decent fight, but then ultimately he kind of gets, you know what I mean? He gets tanned and binned, you know what I mean? Gets burnt a little. Underscore live says it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make sense, though, to learn it against a swordsman. They don't need many ACOC slices at all. Kaido almost lost his head at a pre-COC one. Um, uh, I don't know. I don't think that really matters, to be honest. I think Kid hasn't had a full experience with Conqueror's coat, and he hasn't actually had Kaido use it against him or anything like that. He's seen it at a distance, but probably wouldn't have understood what it really was. So I think Shanks just even releasing his Conquerors in a different way to what he is normally um, accustomed to, that will kind of, you know, make him understand. I don't think that. Another thing with Kid as well is that because he fights in that metal robot or whatever, Shanks slicing that up will give him like it will give him a way of understanding what he was hit with without actually getting damaged, because as we know that his powers are just scraps. So I think there's ways for him to learn about advanced conquerors without getting absolutely annihilated just by one attack, you know what I mean? Kevin White says, who's the traitor? Honestly, I don't know. Nor do I really care, to be honest. I kind of just want to see that as it comes. I'm not that fussed on who the traitor is. But from what it sounds like, that person has been there for a while. It's really weird. For all we know, it could be like a Blackbeard Pyro or something. I don't really know, but like I'm not really interested in making theories on who the traitor in Egghead Island is. Honestly, not really interested. Colin says you don't think Shanks and Zoro will ever interact. I don't. Like I said, like I did think they will, but at this point, I don't even know when they really can. Like I was expecting when Luffy and Shanks meet each other, it will be on Elbaf. But if you go back on the chapter, it kind of like Shanks was ready to leave Elbaf. Like he was there for a while, and he was saying that not that he overstayed his welcome, but that he spent too much time there, that he was planning on leaving. So on the way out, he's just gonna body the kid pirates and then be on his merry way. So like, when is the Straw Hats and the Red Air Pirates really going to have that meeting? I just don't even know when that's gonna happen at this point. Unless like, the Straw Hats get to Elbaf while or just before Shanks even leaves, then maybe Shanks stops, then has a party with Luffy, yada yada yada, and then I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Maybe the battle with um what's I'm gonna call it, Kid takes long enough for when the Straws get to Elbaf, he will still be there. Who knows? Honestly, it's anyone's guess at this point. I really don't know. In all honesty. Omni God Goku says, how many advanced Conqueror's Haki attacks do you think will it take Luffy to take down one Seraphim? Honestly, it depends what form he's in. Um, if he's in like Gear Second or something, or in base, then maybe like a good amount of attacks, to be honest. But if he's in Gear Fourth, if he's using like a Kong gun with advanced conquerors, honestly, I wouldn't really be surprised if he just one shots it. I'll be I'll be so serious. I wouldn't like. He probably should just be one shotting it. Like maximum like two named attacks and it's done. Honestly, same with Zoro. Zoro pulls out advanced conquerors, then one attack or two maybe max, done. And it depends on the attacks, to be honest. If it's lower level attacks, then obviously maybe a good amount. If it's no name attacks, then obviously more. So it just depends. If it's high level attacks, then like a one shot. Like if Zoro pulls out Dragon Damnation or something, which I don't think he will do, he'll just one shot the Seraphim. I have no doubt in my mind he'll just one shot the Seraphim. Same with Luffy if he pulls out like a over Kongan. You know, it's like you know what I mean? Um but yeah. Colin Samuel says, I would really like to see a talk between Shanks and Zoro about Mihawk. Yeah, I've discussed this already. Kevin White says, the way the story is going, do you think Zoro and Mihawk will fight? 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that they will fight. No doubt. Leo John says, Kid has the potential to be the second strongest of the new generation, only behind only Luffy. Yo, what's up, Queen Eyes? Hold on.
Might not fight. It really just goes to show how much Zoro been getting hold. Honestly,
For real?
it's kind of sad that you got to even question that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like you would never question, is Luffy gonna become the Pirate King? The fact that is Zoro gonna fight me as even a question, come on, that's sad as hell.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that for sure.
Or even the fact that like there's actual doubts that Mihawk is the world's strongest swordsman. If
Yeah.
Mihawk was Luffy's goal, you would never hear that. You would never hear that.
Yeah, obviously, because Luffy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So like,
yeah, yeah. That's the point. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah, like it's sad.
I don't know, man. I think I don't really know what it is that motivates that type of opinion. Honestly, unless it's like just straight hate, but like if it was like a genuine, um, I don't know, like a genuine concern or something. I really don't know what motivates that opinion. To be honest, doesn't really make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
all the Straw Hats goals are going to be met, but I feel like it's I think it's the opinion that people have that Zoro doesn't need to fight Mihawk to become the strongest swordsman. That he's not trying to beat Mihawk, he's trying to get a title, which I just think is just the weirdest interpretation of it. Because Mihawk
yeah,
is
it
supposed
is
to,
weird.
yeah, because Mihawk's supposed to represent the title. It's supposed to be how we see the title. The world's strongest swordsman
Yeah,
title is Mihawk. So it's like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's the target that the audience has been led to anticipate for this entire time.
yeah. And
Um,
it's like even if
yeah.
Shanks like Shanks was to lose to Blackbeard or something. If Zoro never beats Mihawk, you would never hear Zoro over Shanks. You just assume Shanks is stronger until forever.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, okay, looking at the poll, most people in the chat seem to think that Kid will develop advanced conquest vs Shanks. Okay, that's an interesting response to be honest.
Wait. What was the poll?
The poll was, will Kid develop advanced conquest vs Shanks?
Oh yeah, I think he will.
You think you will for sure?
Yeah. I think there's no chance. If he doesn't get it, he literally stands. Like not even a mid diff, bro.
Yeah, he gets washed badly.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, if he doesn't have Cohen, is sad. Yo.
Yeah, like it's not even a mid diff. Like he needs Cody.
Yo, it's definitely sad for sure. Um, Up the score live says, wouldn't Shank's observation haki tell where Kid's real body is? I mean, you can see Kid's real body. It's not like you wouldn't be able to see it. It's just that like if Kid, manages to get out of the way or something, and then Kid Shanks just hits the scraps, then that's kind of what I was referring to. You know what I mean? It's like Kaido. Like Kaido knows where Kid is when he done the whole, those wind slashes or whatever. still hit the scraps or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how Kid would learn what advanced conquerors is. However he learns it, I don't think like, you know what I mean? Bro, the attacks that Shanks is gonna, it's not gonna kill him off the first strike. You know what I mean? It's no way. There's no way that's the case.
Yeah, I'm sure Shanks pulled out his strongest attack. He could probably kill Kid.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But he's not gonna do that. We all know he's not gonna do
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Yeah,
that.
yeah,
He's not
exactly.
gonna do that. Honestly, I don't even think he's, bro. Like in terms of like everything Shanks has, like his full power. I don't even see him using like more than like 70% of that.
Even 70. Unless kids really give him a run for his money, bro, that's just not happening.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't see it. I just don't see that. I just don't see him. Whoa. Sorry. But I was like, yeah, I just don't see like Kid forcing Shanks to use more than 70% of his strength. Just don't think that Kid's on
Yeah,
that level where he can really push Shanks that hard. To be honest,
yeah, I agree. And
I'm,
also,
I'm
I
not.
feel like Kid fans better pray that this fight is off screen because I
Yeah,
feel like
for sure. Yeah.
if it's off screen, and this is not even just for a kid looking bad thing, but if it's off screen, then you have a higher chance of the fight being like harder for Shanks because Oda's not gonna show all the Shanks on screen yet. He's not gonna do that.
Right.
So if the fight is on screen, it's gonna be a nasty mid. It's gonna be a nasty cook.
It's not even just that. I feel like if it's off screen, there's more wiggle room to argue for Kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that too, that
Because we
too.
won't see it,
Yeah,
you'll be like, I think it'll be this. I think this actually happened, or you know, especially if like Shanks comes out with bandages or Kid comes out with bandages or whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like it will come across a certain way to certain people. You know what I mean? Who have different opinions on it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So like yeah, it will definitely be mixed for sure. The opinions will be mixed. But if it's on screen, I mean Shanks is the big dog, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That nigga that bro, Oda's little baby, bro, there's no way that fucking Oda's gonna make Shanks look bad. On screen, like there's no way. He takes any serious damage or anything like that. There's no way. Unless your name is
100%
Blackbeard,
agree.
you're not doing that to him, bro. You're not making him look like a
Yeah, I
punk.
agree.
There's no way.
And
There's
people in my
no way.
chat, they was like, people in my chat, they was like, oh, the bull is doing nasty things to Shanks. I promise you, that's never hitting him. I promise you,
That is not hitting him. Yeah. Unless he
that's
hits him
not
with that
damn.
sign first or something, then there's no
Yeah,
way that's
yeah,
hitting him.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
That's what I said. Like that, and damn Punk is not touching Shanks unless he uses a sign. There's no way in hell.
Bro, if anything, he might just block that with his sword, like he did with a Chinese punch. Like he might just flex on it, and just be like, "Is this all you got?" type shit.
Now, if he blocks the boy, that's fake crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
What you don't think
That's
you could do it?
crazy. Nah, it's not that I don't think he can't do it. I think he's well. I think he can most certainly do it, but it'll just really go to show like how clear he is a big mom. Like that shit broke her arm, bro. Like he just blocked that shit casually. That's crazy.
I mean, Kid did have the help from Law to break the arm, though. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't credit all that to Kid because obviously Law used the shock will on her arm first, right?
Yeah, technically it get go through her arm first. Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
yeah. Mar really carried for her now. Yeah.
um. Vista XX says Luffy didn't use for now Conqueror's coating, also not Rio because Red Rock are Rio attacks. I believe you're talking about the Seraphim. I think I mean the thing is with Rio, like Oda's not he doesn't depict it well. That's the thing. Like the presentation of Rio is just like bro, it's the way that he did it with Rayleigh on the elephant, or when you're not touching, like hit like punching without touching type shit. Unless it's done like that, it's not really clear whether someone uses Rio or not. It's just kind of just you know what I mean. Like it's just up to the audience guess. You
It's
know what I mean?
it's like Future said. It's
Yeah,
like Future said.
it's
Like
like
you're
Future
proud
Sight. Yeah, you're not gonna know when it's being
unless
used.
it's explicitly stated. Yeah, you're not gonna know. So you just gotta assume that that's what they're doing.
Right. Yeah. Up the Score Live says, I swear if Oda does and they fought for 3 days. Shit with Kid. There's no way. There's no way they fight for that long. There's no way.
Be serious. Be serious.
Yeah. Leo says, "Can Sanji at this point pack up Katakuri?" 100%, in my opinion.
Potentially.
Potentially. You still that little cat. But I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Katakuri, bro. How has he got the streets this hooked, bro?
No.
Bro.
Katakuri is absolutely dog shit. Don't get me wrong. But it's Sanji we talk about. He's also dog shit.
Nah.
So it's dog shit versus dog shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Sanji, in my opinion, he probably murks Katakuri.
He doesn't win though. He probably doesn't win though.
He murks Katakuri.
More than likely.
I would make a video on that, but I've seen too many videos on that on YouTube now. So it's like no point really and truly. But hey,
But do you think he's stronger than? Do you think he's stronger than WCI Luffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like he should be at least like rooftop Luffy's level. Like I don't think there's no way he shouldn't be at least that strong in my opinion. With Ifrit Jambe, with Ifrit Jambe for sure. Outside of it, I don't know about that. I don't know about like if he's that strong without Ifrit Jambe, but with Ifrit Jambe, he definitely should be at least on that level. It's kind of crazy if he's not, bro.
Nah, I don't know if I agree with that, man. Personally, well, actually, you know what? Actually, nah, never mind.
I don't think that's that crazy, honestly. I don't think that's that crazy.
Nah, I think it's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think he could probably go like high diff though, at least.
But I feel
don't
like
think he's that
the thing is though, I feel like the power gap between, like, I understand the power gap between like Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji is like pretty big, but like I don't think it should be like a one shot level of big, because essentially like okay, can you imagine in a fight, Zoro or Luffy just using their base attacks, just one shotting Sanji?
Wait, no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree. I don't think that'll happen.
But that's basically, but honestly, that's basically what would happen though. I feel like I genuinely think that like or okay, maybe not base, but like let's say Gear Second Luffy, right? Like Gear Second Luffy is using like a decently strong, like coated attack on rooftop like Rio Luffy, kind of just ends him. Like on the Ragnarok,
okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
Okay, wait. I was confused. Okay. I was confused. I thought you meant rooftop Luffy one shot at Sanji. Okay,
hell
okay.
No,
I do agree with that.
Hell no.
Nah, I do agree with that. Yeah, Coda Luffy destroys rooftop Luffy, like for sure.
Yeah, so I just don't know if the power gap should be just that big. Honestly, even if it might be from like a scaling perspective, I don't think that like Oda will ever portray it that like the power gap to be that big. There's just no fucking way, in my opinion. There's no way that makes sense.
I mean, look at Luffy and Sanji right now. Even Luffy and Zoro, arguably.
Nah, for sure. Now I understand that, but it's like, bro, there's just no way the power gap should be that big. And I feel like with Queen as well. I think Queen like he's a garbage fighter and shit, but I do think the one thing that is consistent, it will definitely be his durability, his toughness, and you know the way Ifrit, like the power of Ifrit Jambe, if just in one combo he can take out someone that durable, then people around that level of durability just kind of get folded like easily. You know what I mean? With Ifrit Jambe levels of power. So
it depends.
That's kind of how I see Sanji. You know what I mean?
It depends. Like you could be durable, but that don't mean you could like take X amount of attacks. Like you have Zoro. Like I think you have Zoro taking more punishment than Queen, even though Queen is way more durable than Zoro.
For sure.
You know, so yeah, it's like I do agree with you in that sense, but at the same time, I feel like Queen's endurance is just booty. His durability is good, but you just can't take that many attacks. But
what's Katakuri then? What's Katakuri then? Because you know what I mean?
Oh, Katakuri's endurance is dog shit. Oh,
because he's neither very very durable and he's neither that very endurant. So like against Sanji, if he slaps him with the free Jambe, I don't think it's much of a fight to be honest. I think the moment he pulls out front Jambe, it's over in that particular match.
Katakuri is very ass.
I don't think.
Very ass.
I think he definitely cleared that level for sure. That would be embarrassing if Sanji hadn't cleared that level. Honestly,
Wait, so what's the diff? What's the diff?
bro, that that nigga might get midlift, bro. For all I know. For all I know, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I respect it. You know, I low key agree.
Yeah,
Like a couple in front of tactics is game over.
you free Jambe, bro. You can't sleep on that shit, man. Especially on that tier of combatants. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But anyway, Omnigod Goku says, I think Advanced Conqueror's Haki Onigiri is one shot in any Seraphim. But even in Gear 4, I don't think Luffy will one shot Seraphim, to be honest. Maybe a Supreme Kongan. Supreme Kongan is his strongest Gear 4 attack, bro. So, like, if you're talking about the over Kongan, that is. But like a coating Kongan, what I was talking about earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if that can one shot Seraphim, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know if Oda will make that happen. What do you think? What do you think the level of attacks it will take for Luffy and Zoro to beat the Seraphim?
Mm, like if we talk just strictly 1v1.
Yeah, yeah.
I say I say like if Zoro, like for example, if Zoro, I don't I don't know, I'm conflicted. It's like I want to believe they could take a code in Onigiri, but I don't know. I can't at the same time.
Wait, what
Like, I
was
don't know
that?
their limits. I said I want to believe that they could like get hit by a code in Onigiri and get up,
Okay.
but I don't know their limits. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah. I mean,
But
let's
if we
say
going,
they're as like as durable as King, basically.
yeah, I was just about to say at least going on King.
Yeah.
I say they'll probably get up, but there'll probably be a good amount of hurt from the Onigiri, considering that even King himself dodged it with the flame on.
Right.
Um, but I say if he pulls out like a coded Shishi Sentinel, it's game over. It's game over. Yeah, that's a one shot.
That's a one shot. So what about with Luffy?
Like,
What do you need gear
I know a
four?
lot. If you do like them attacks, you do the kind of like them gear third mix gear second attack, they're finished. I ain't gonna lie.
So like what, like 4 or 5 of them? It's over.
Yeah, around there because it's a little
Something
different for
like that.
Zoro and Luffy. Like
Yeah.
he's blunt damage, so they might be able to take just slightly more punishment.
Right. I heard. Leo says, don't you need Rio to get advanced conquerors? Kid doesn't have that for now. It's definitely implied that you definitely need Rio to use Koten, but I do think that once he kind of like blooms his haki to get Koten, he will just naturally know how to use Rio just subconsciously and will understand it as soon as he blooms his haki. I don't think he'll have that learning stage the same way Luffy did Udon or anything like that. To be honest, I don't really see it like that. But we'll see for sure. We'll see. Vista XX says when Zoro can awaken Conqueror's Koten, then why shouldn't Eustace Kid? For sure.
First of all, buddy, Zoro using you know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even
Nah, say it. Nah, say it.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tired of this notion that like if Zoro or Luffy could do it, why can't Kid? It's like I get it. Like Kid is a talented man, you know, he awakened his fruit. But it's like, come on, these two are essentially like hockey prodigies. Like especially Luffy, it's literally been explicitly stated that him learning hockey over 2 years is like actually some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like and Zoro he been using armor since Alabasta. Observation hockey, like come on, let's be serious.
Mm-hmm.
If Kid was as proficient in hockey as them, Kid would have Rio right now, but he doesn't. So
Fair enough. I mean, definitely Kid is not necessarily the haki man that like Luffy and Zoro are. To be fair, that is true. But you know,
don't get me wrong, though. I do think he'll get coached though, but I kind of hate that question. It's kind of annoying.
yeah. Omnigod Goku says, don't you guys think S Hawk is the most adorable seraphim? He has Mr. One's Delph fruit.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it could go two ways. It can either amp his durability or nerf it.
Nerf? How does it nerf it?
Yeah, because like if you turn yourself into steel, are you still Yin or are you just steel? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, is it
Yeah, I get what you're
steel
saying.
then the Lunarian skin, or are you just steel?
Hmm. I hear you. I hear you.
So like,
Yeah.
if you turn into just steel, then you become like 10 times easier to hurt.
But
But if
that's
it's
like,
like,
but that's like saying like when King turned into a Pteranodon, like he became his full zone. He didn't have his Lunarian abilities. He still had it even though he turned into a whole creature. You
he
know what
still
I mean?
have, but like it's still his skin is still under there. That his skin is still there. You know what
But
I'm saying?
but is
Like
that
him,
even
he's like
is that even how it is for zones though? Because zones they literally transform into the animal. Like their skin and everything's different. So I think it would probably just work like the way like a zone does. To be honest,
yeah,
probably.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I see the chat going crazy about my Sanji and Katakuri take, but I'm not discussing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm airing all
Wait,
of these.
they don't agree?
Uh it's split. To be honest, the chat is definitely split.
I need y'all broken with the ladder literally shackles, man.
You know,
Please.
the chat is definitely split on that opinion, but I ain't trying to discuss that, man. I don't care. I don't care
He's so
about that.
garbage. Like I don't get it.
Huh?
He's actually so garbage. I don't get the hype.
What? Who?
Katakuri.
I mean, I definitely understand the hype. It's just that, like, people got to a point in which they gave him way too much credit than he even deserves, and then it gets to a point
Mm-hmm.
of just glazing, bro. Like, niggas just be glazing for Katakuri just because he be cool sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely don't. He just definitely don't. He just doesn't deserve the amount of like slurping that these niggas be giving him. You know what I mean?
That's most certainly fact. I'm telling you, if he fought Zoro, bro, his hype would have been over. He would have never even got hype. Let's just put it
Yeah,
that
he
way.
wouldn't have got hype. He definitely wouldn't have. He would have been the biggest bum
Would
there
have
is.
never got hype.
You know? Every-
Bro. People like people say that like Katakuri like could beat Admiral just because his speed or whatever,
yeah,
but can't even give King better durability than Kaido. It's so weird. Like it's so weird, bro.
yeah. Nah, low key. If Zoro and Sanji fought Captain Curry, if that was their main fight, bro, niggas would be saying, "Man, Captain Curry and Cracker, they're pretty close." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, he's not that strong. Definitely bottom one, far and away bottom one first commander. You know what I mean? Gets it. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like. There's no way you'd be having King of Lightning saying what he's saying, and these other fucking category fans, man. You know what I mean?
there's no way.
There's just no
Like
way.
Katakuri, yeah. I mean, he's a first Yakuza, but he might be YC too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's why I don't
The
like.
commander would
See,
be
that's why I
crazy.
don't like that whole YC1, YC2 ranking system because like everyone in just because you have a similar position in your crew to someone else does not mean you're similar in power. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work out like that. So
I agree, but I do not think Queen is even sniffing Queen. As much as I hate to
Queen isn't
praise
sniffing
Queen,
Queen, huh? Who?
I said, I said, this movie isn't sniffing Queen.
Smoothie.
As
Oh
much as
yeah,
I
yeah,
hate to
yeah,
say it,
for sure.
she is so fucking garbage. I'm giving Queen a load if that shot. What the hell?
Yeah, I definitely understand that for sure. Yeah, yeah. But
Well, who you got, Cracker or Jack?
um, that's a tough one. Let me think about it. I'll probably give it to Jack to be honest.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to
I'll
Jack
probably
too,
give it
but
to Jack.
Cracker pretty strong though.
I think genuinely those two are pretty close though. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
they are around the same too. I remember when people were saying like Cracker clears because remember when people trying to put Perospero on Jack's level because of the whole Inu Neku the way they fought and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. People were low key gassing Cracker because of that because Cracker's stronger than Perospero and Perospero's like performing similar to Jack, but I just think that's a wrong way of looking at the Inu fight. To be honest, well, that's just me. Jack fought both of them, bro. Like 5 days. That's crazy. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? I was like,
Jack's still ass though. I'm not gonna lie, I hate Jack hype. I really do.
I mean, to be honest, the thing about Jack is like he doesn't have like that many like advocates, but those that do advocate for him, the shit they be saying is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of crazy sometimes.
And just be Auto, bro. You know Auto.
Yeah, nah, of course, yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that shit drives me insane. Yo, this guy was in the kid chat. This guy was saying Mazer Cannon over all of Kyler's attacks. I was like, bro, please be serious. Like, I beg.
Yo,
And it's
Big
getting out of hand.
Mom, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We need to get that big bitch the fuck out of here, bro. I'll be
She's
so
right now. She's
real.
dead as shit.
I'll be
She's
so
dead as
real
hell.
with you, bro. We need to do like an expose, like we need to do something. Her fight against Killer Law had to have been the most garbage showcase of a top tier that could ever have been done in any story ever.
She's actually
It's
actually
crazy.
terrible.
Bro, I made a poll, right? I made a poll on my community tab, right? I was like, which attacks were stronger? Like who had stronger attacks? Law or Big Mom, right? That's what I put. I think most people said Big Mom, right? Let me quickly double check that. I think most people did. But I definitely understand why people say that. It's because Big Mom's stronger than Law, right? That makes sense. But then when you look at the fight, I'm gonna be so real. All of Big Mom's strongest attacks either didn't fucking like hit Killer Law, it got negatived by Killer Law, or like it wasn't doing much to Killer Law. It was crazy. Most of the shit that Big Mom was doing to Killer Law was just off screen. Like they were getting put down and damaged and overwhelmed off screen. But everything that was on screen and all the best attacks she used on screen was so bad. They were so bad. Oh, let me look at this. Let me look at this, bro. Okay.
Oh, Logia trying to join. Oh, brother.
Oh, is he trying to? Hold on. Okay, let me.
He tagged you in the Discord.
Oh yeah, he's in VC. Just move him in. Your mod, right?
Join up.
Okay, yeah. So I made a poll. It was like whose attacks were stronger in Onigashima. Low-key, actually, no, this is kind of surprising. Law.
Yo, I made it to a
41%.
lead stream. I'm famous. Mama, I made it.
Yo,
Huh?
what are you telling me, bro?
What are you saying,
So,
bro?
Logia.
Yo, chillin',
What's up?
man.
What's up?
Chillin', man. Low-key, the chat, I kind of started a whole category verse. Sanji shit, man. The chat, man.
Is it?
kinda-
Category. I'll be
it's
honest,
kinda
man. Look,
going
I
crazy
know
in the
I'm
chat,
not a
man.
Sanji fan. In fact, I'm a Sanji
Sanji
hater.
That's a lie.
You are a Sanji
I'm being
stan.
serious. Sanji, surely, bro, he's better than Katakuri, man. Katakuri's not like, you know what I mean? Like, Katakuri, Act 1 Luffy. You guys think Sanji would get one-shotted by base Kaido?
Yes.
Really?
But that doesn't really say much about Katakuri. I still think he beats Katakuri. But he's absolutely getting shitted on by
By base
base
Kaido?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know about that. Don't know about
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that one,
Being
bro.
serious, I'm not even
I
like
don't
trying to
know about
overhype
that.
Sanji. I don't think he gets one-shotted by base Kaido.
I don't think so either.
Thunder
Bro, there's
Barber?
no way Sanji is like so much like less durable than fucking Law. I'm sorry. Man, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Then
No, and
Law,
Sanji's
He's
got
no
the
fucking Law, bro.
Sanji's got the exoskeleton now, and he's got the regen. I hope. I ain't even seen it, to be honest. But
Nah,
like,
he's
I
more durable
don't.
than Law, but his endurance is booty cheeks.
Well, who's endurance? What, Law?
Sanji.
Oh, Sanji.
Now, Law's endurance is heavily underrated, actually.
I agree with that. I agree
Law
with that.
had like 10 final attacks, bro. His stamina is unreal.
Yeah, his stamina is unreal. It's pretty crazy. But like, no, the
Crazy
reason why I brought
stamina.
up, the reason why I brought up Law is because Law literally endured like a hybrid Thunder Bago. So like, there's no way that his durability is just so far and away clear of Sanji that he can't take a base Kaido attack. And that's part of the reason
Yeah,
why I
that's what
think
I'm saying.
Sanji kind
Yeah.
of clears category, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The nigga, yo, I'm not. It's not much of a
Yo,
fight at this point, bro.
YC1? Is that my goat?
Bro,
Nah, I'm not a fan,
Ah, you
bro.
bro, no,
heard
yeah,
it?
I done told you, bro. I done told you
Got you on
he cleared
video.
Katakuri, bro. But I'm not trying. I'm not trying to start. I'm not trying to start that. I'm not trying to start that because the chat
Nah,
they
I
be arguing
agree.
amongst
I
themselves.
agree.
I'm seeing it. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Katakuri is
It's kind of funny.
absolute. He's absolute
They,
dog shit, man. I gotta be real.
we got him on video calling Sanji his goat. You heard it.
That was
We got him
just
That is
satire,
on
true. We
man.
live.
got
Come
you
on,
on
man.
record,
I'm
bro.
We got him
providing
on live.
entertainment.
We got you on record, bro. But what's it call it? What I was oh yeah, so yeah, I made a poll. It was whose attack was stronger than Onigashima between Law and Big Mom. Out of just over 100 people that voted it on the poll, 59% said Big Mom. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. 100, man. I'll be honest. I
Just
did
over.
vote Law. I'll be real. I'd be sabotaging those polls. But that means there's another like what 41 people that voted. I mean, not 41. Another 40 people that voted Law, which is kind of crazy.
You think that's crazy?
I do, man. I don't think Law. Big Mom. I need to reread the fight, man. But
You know what gets me? This is the weirdest thing, right? And I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how Law was able to just to blitz and one-shot Misery with no room and no stamina. Like, how does that make sense? The nigga,
Yeah. He
like,
cut it clean in half.
he cut it clean in
room,
half and it
no
never
hockey.
returned, bro.
I didn't know he
Like-
didn't use no room.
He used no room, bro, because the room, if you remember when he used the silent room?
Was it on Big Mom?
It was on Big Mom. It was on Big Mom the
yeah.
entire time, bro. That shit was OD. I was thinking, what the fuck is this guy? Bro, I didn't even... I was thinking, yo, either Big Mom is the biggest piece of trash or Law is just some like low-key top tier once he gets zero stamina. He gets
That
zero...
is insane.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Zero stamina Law is crazy.
Yo, zero stamina Law is insane, bro.
Yeah, he's crazy. Zero stamina Law might be Admiral level. I can't lie.
Yo,
It's crazy.
that nigga is crazy. So they're like, bro, I'm looking at that and I'm like, bro, Big Mom, like, all the attacks she used on screen were just so garbage. Like, if you just go through the entire fight, it's so bad, bro.
That wasn't Big Mom in the
you know-
fight. You know that fight? That was like Kawhi in the last game against the Nuggets or LeBron against the Mavericks. You know what I mean? It's not full form Big Mom. It's something disgusting what Oda's done.
Yo,
I gotta be
Kawhi,
real.
Game 7 Kawhi against the Nuggets is insane.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
That's what it was, fam. What is Oda doing?
Yo, Sage, you know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Right? People like you, if you bring up like how Big Mom didn't use coding, they'll say, "Oh, she felt like she was strong without it," some shit like that, or like she didn't need it. Then you ask them, "What's her best feat?" In the same breath, they'll say, "Split in the sky." It really don't be making no
It
sense.
don't make no sense. You can't say Big Mom's best feat in the story is when she had 2 less homies and clashed against Base Kaido. You're not doing yourself any favors saying that. Like, no favors.
Nah, you're not.
Like, you know what I
You're
mean? Yo.
And you
No,
know,
but isn't that advanced conquerors that she's using when she splits the sky?
Yeah,
yeah. That's
it
the
is,
point.
yeah.
That's the point. And
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying they know
probably
they
is
can't
her.
use they know they can't use nothing against Killer Law because like that's expected of her. Like, oh, you hit a hit or get a law, big whoops. Like what the hell?
Bro, like,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's the feat that you have to go to for her best feat, like, how is Big Mom when she's at her best, like, going all out? Like, how is none of that in that fight her best feat? How can nothing from that fight be one of her best feats? You have to go to something in which she's nerfed. She's not even, like, in her best state, where she hasn't
She don't got no homies.
She didn't
don't
sacrifice
got
a year
bigger
of her
mom.
life. Nothing, bro.
Right.
It's kind of insane. So like, bro, every time I look back at that fight, it's more fraudulent by the read, bro. It's such a fraudulent fight. It's the most Mickey Mouse fight. And the thing is, I feel like in terms of just in terms of like how the One Piece world should view it, it's a good feat for them as a pirate in their terms of their career, right? It's an accolade. They can hold their heads up high saying they beat a Yonko. Fair. But if niggas didn't gas it up so much, bro, it wouldn't be like so scrutinized as it is. is so trash, bro. It's the most over. I think it's just genuinely overrated. Like it's genuinely overrated. I'm
The
so it's so fucking overrated. Law and Kid could not have done the same thing to Big Mom and beat Kaido that way. There's no fucking way. And you're not selling it to me. Not selling it to me.
no,
You're
no, you know
not.
what's crazy? Every time I see a poll where they say Killer versus Kaido, Kaido wins every single time. They know the real.
Yeah,
They
there's
know
They,
the
they,
real.
they can win. They can win if Kaido forgets his advanced conquerors, you know. They got a chance. If he
yeah.
conveniently forgets.
Yeah, if he does forget his advanced conquerors, then definitely.
You
Law and
guys
Kid.
think Shanks might? Do you think Oda might? Do you think Oda's that creditless to have, you know, Shanks just not use his advanced conquerors against the kid? Because he's done it once with a Yonko. But I don't think you know, Oda likes Shanks too. I think Oda said that he, like, Shanks is the character that resembles him the most. I don't think he'll treat Shanks like
But
that.
this man said he'll literally beat Shanks. Like he loves Shanks.
What,
Yeah,
who?
nah.
Yeah, who Oda? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no. I don't think Shanks will go the entire fight without using Koten at least once. There's no way, in my opinion. There's no way.
It's so bad. Like y'all know that fan art from the SBS where it's called just like go into the fucking sky. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I need that. Oh, I hope Oda doesn't off-screen it, man.
Yo, that nigga Shanks, bro. The moment he starts using advanced conquerors, bro, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga's conquerors haki is just insane. The way Oda portrays that shit is just different. Like, he's different, bro.
Facts.
He's different.
Yeah, Shanks is a different man. He's a different man.
He's different, bro.
Yeah. he might show us a real Yonko real soon, man. None of that big mom title.
None of that big mom. Yo, chill on Kaido, but none of that big mom
Nah,
shit
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, nah,
Yo,
Kaido
Kaido was hooping, man. I'm not gonna lie, he was hooping all
Nah,
that.
he was. Nah,
But,
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Kaido, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was really hooping. I can't lie.
Yeah.
And his big attack panels are like so clean. Like,
Yeah,
like
okay.
that 1042 panel where he knocked out Luffy with Blue Scarf. Oh my, that's one of my favorite panels on Onigashima. It's so good, bro.
Yeah, that nigga was distraught, bro. He was distraught, knowing that you got help again. Oh god. Let me read some of the chat, yo. The chat is going crazy
Yeah, I'm just keeping
on
right now.
this debate, bro. Holy shit, yo! You niggas need to put this to bed, please. Oh no. Let's see if there's anything. Oh yeah, Logan. What's your opinion on the on Luffy and Zoro if they were to use Koten against the Seraphim? Like, how many attacks do you think it would take for them to beat the
Seraphim's lives get cut short, you know? It's kind of sad. They're like only 10 years old. It's over for them. But this is what I mean. Oda, like, it's actually very disgusting what he's doing, bro. He's leaving out very convenient things where they could easily just... Didn't they say we need to get rid of these guys quick? I don't really read the chapter. I read the spoilers, but... There's a sense of urgency.
Yeah, there's a sense of urgency because like Nami.
Yeah,
And they're
Nami's
just being
getting attacked
idiots,
as
man.
well.
Oh my god. But if they did use combined attack as well, like they done just now, they'd be done. It'd be maybe not one attack.
Now what
Maybe
happened
two.
was is that they had Nami was in danger or whatever, so then they freed
Yeah.
Lucci and Kaku to help them. Basically.
Now it's getting silly. They don't need to free Lucci and Kaka. I know I
they
was
didn't need to do
trolling
that.
the other
Yeah,
day
they
saying
they
that.
definitely didn't need to do that.
He was trolling. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, they
Yeah, but
they didn't
they
need
just
to do that.
I hate
but-
you.
just
so
use
much, bro.
advanced
Oh my
conquerors
God.
and yeah. They just,
done with it.
it would take a few attacks at most, but you know it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess. Oh no. Alright. Shit, what other poll that I need to pull up, man? What poll should I make? I don't know, I'll think of one.
Yo, I don't want to change the subject of the stream, but you know Kizaru, like
Nah, just say anything, bros. Alright. Anything.
all right, cool. With these guys, Luffy and Zoro being kind of sidetracked by whatever their names are, the Seraphim. Where do you guys see Kizaru pulling up on Luffy and Zoro still, or do you see him pulling up on? I don't know. You know, possibly Sanji. You know, I'm not a fan of
Oh,
him.
here
but-
you go. I knew it was coming. I swear I knew it was coming. I swear to God.
You guys get what I'm saying though? Like they're being distracted by the Seraphim. Sanji's not really being attacked. I think Sanji's one of the few groups that isn't attacked by anyone.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
know
yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
he's been sidetracked with finding that guy. But what are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you guys still think Kizaru's pulling up on Luffy and Zoro, or do you think it could be somebody else?
Most definitely. There's unless you want Sanji to be a hype tool. I mean, if Oda wants to make
He
Sanji a
could be
hype tool, by
Oda
all
does that
means,
a lot.
by
Oda does
all
that
means,
all the
I'm here.
time.
I'm
Yeah,
here
that's
for
that's
it.
what I was gonna say. I don't want to like. Yeah, I don't really want to say it, but like, yeah, he might just be a hype tool if anything. So that like
I think he will, man.
Sanji's
It's
the
not looking
first.
good.
Sanji will be the first guy that encounters Kizaru, gets packed up, and then
Like Zoro.
Luffy
But
goes and
Jinbei's there
defeats him.
too. Jinbei's there too,
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
Jinbei
yeah.
gets packed up
Jinbei is
with
you
gonna
him.
turn
know.
into some
Jinbei gets
surprise
packed up with
fish.
him, bro. You know, 2v1, bro. Why not?
Now you know it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like the new duo is really like Luffy and Zoro and Sanji and Jinbei. That's crazy.
Don't do that.
That
Don't
is
do that.
crazy. That's
It's been a few chapters. In a few more chapters, bro, it was literally just Sanji and Zoro. They were together.
Nah.
Give it a few
It'll
more
be
chapters,
interchangeable. I think
you'll see
it'll
Sanji
go
and
back
Zoro
and
again.
forth. It'll go back and forth. It'll
Yeah.
definitely go back and forth for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Depending
Like
on what's going on, it'll go from Luffy and Zoro paired up to Luffy and whoever, and then Zoro and Sanji are paired up. Usually, it will go back and forth for sure.
and Sanji and Jinbei.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm telling you, as we get closer to the end of the story, I'm telling you, Luffy and Zoro as a duo will be highlighted more and more. I'm telling you.
Mm. Yeah, it probably will. Who knows?
It only. I'm not saying Sanji and Zoro will be like extinct though. I don't think that'll ever like go away
Nah,
completely.
definitely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
The dynamic is set
you
because
never
of the
hear
way
the
it's
name
set.
Scopper Gaban, man. Being number 3 is useless. I'm being serious. Look, I told you guys I'm not a Sanji. You guys actually think that I'm capping, but I swear to God, like,
Bro, no.
like
You're a
Scopper
Sanji fan.
Gaban.
You're
I
just
think
real.
about it.
Now you're a Sanji fan, but you're real at the same time. Like you know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Scopper Gaban. Ugh.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I
that's
even
very
give up
relevant.
the what do you call it? The parallels between them. I don't even claim it anymore. When I was a Sanji fan, I'd be like, bro, Sanji's his own guy. He's not a Scopper Gaban like parallel.
Nah, he's
It's
definitely not,
actually
bro.
nasty
Respect
work.
Sanji, bro. I think Gaban's
Yeah.
an ass.
That's
He's
what, bro.
garbage.
But I tell people that every time I hate on Gabon in my GC, they be like, "Oh, we know why you hate on Gabon, bro. It's not because of Sanji. I swear to God, it's not. I promise you, it's not.
Hey, you know what though?
Gabon
I
is
just remembered
genuinely ass.
Gaban went extreme diff with Odin in the anime, the canon anime. So respect my god.
Canon anime is crazy.
Respect your man.
Yeah, that was pre-coded. That was real Odin, anyways. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, nah,
True.
Gabon is just a background character, bro.
Yeah.
He's a background character. That's why, like, you can't be comparing Sanji to him, man. You know what I mean? You gotta respect Sanji a little bit, bro. That nigga Gabon is a nobody.
Sanji's actually relevant.
Yeah, he's a nobody, bro. He's a nobody. Nah, that nigga ain't no legend, bro. He's a legend in name, but not in reality.
Yeah.
Nah, but what's more
Even
important?
is he a legend in name though? That's really is he?
Nah, he would be.
Is he?
He would be.
He's nothing, bro.
Nobody
Yeah, it's
talks
Pirate
about
King
nobody.
Crew,
Nobody cares about that. Like I agree he would, but like I agree he would. Like it makes sense
Technically, he
narratively,
would
but
be. Technically, he would be.
nobody talks about him though.
Nah, of course. It better stay that way as well. I don't really want to hear nothing about him. But,
We don't need no Gabon in the story.
Logan, to what you were saying though, like Sanji versus Kizaru can definitely happen for sure. Sanji and Jinbei versus Kizaru. That's a good way to hype up Kizaru for sure.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
definitely.
so.
And then he go fight Zoro while Luffy fights Saturn. Oh yeah, peak.
Oh shit. That's actually funny how the way you say it just muddled in the gender, bro. That's just hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy fanfic, bro.
Bro,
I know you see it in your head, the panels.
Bro, it's not a fanfic. Saturn and Kizu are on their way right now, are they not?
Wait, you know these Gorosei, do you guys think that they've got advanced conquerors?
I hope
They
so.
have to have everything, man.
Alright. And
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
the theory is it's the supernova versus the Gorosei.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit stinks, but yeah.
And now you got Kid fighting Shanks, and Luffy fought Kaido. He got hit with a whatever it was, and then he's like, "Oh, that's what you're doing." And then he learned Advanced Conquerors. Do you guys think, like, if there's a time for Kid to learn Advanced Conquerors, it has to be now. It
Yeah,
can't
that
be
has to be now.
later on. It will just be a bit silly, and it's better that he learns it against Shanks, somebody who's adept in Advanced Conquerors. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys get where I'm going with this? Like, if he's gonna
I hear
fight a
what
Gorosei who's got Advanced Conquerors, and if they don't have Advanced Conquerors and they've been alive 800 years or whatever, that's another issue. That's a very big issue. But yeah, that's why when we were doing the contract thing, that's why I said I think he's gonna get advanced conquerors in this fight.
I think it depends the way it's done. Because I think that if the fight is mainly on screen, which I really doubt that it will be, right? I definitely see the
Mm.
opening for Kid developing Conqueror's Khotan because something like that, it deserves a big moment, you know what I mean, on screen. There's no way Kid learning Advanced Conquerors will come off screen. There's just no way in my mind. Maybe, right,
Mm.
Oda can surprise us, but like, in my opinion, there's no way. So like, if it does pan off screen, I just don't really see Kid getting development, a power up that way, honestly. But it's
Yeah.
possible. It's possible that this is like a fight that he wants to spend more time on, like on screen, than like Law and Blackbeard, because maybe Law doesn't have as much to develop on, the way Kid does, which makes sense to be honest. It does make sense.
Yeah. And Kid was also supposed to be more important than Law originally, but
Originally,
Law
yeah.
took on the spotlight. So he might use his time now to start building Kid up more.
Right, right. Honestly, I don't even know how like Law's gonna keep up with Kid. I don't really get it,
Oh,
to
he's
be
not. He's
honest.
not. He's not. As soon as Kid unlocks Coden, is wraps.
No, but do you think the story ends with like Law being as like Kid being clear of Law?
Yes.
For
There's
Nah,
real?
actually no
man.
For
possible way.
I
real?
think they're always attached by the hip, man. So
Bro, there's
this.
no possible way for Law to catch up. Like, it's actually impossible.
Mm.
I don't know.
Now I'm
I don't
thinking
really
about
see it.
it.
I don't really see it. I think that regardless of if it makes sense or not, I think that Oda's gonna keep the dynamic between Kid and Law, that they're still pretty
Trash.
relative. They're pretty relative, regardless of whether Law's a conqueror or not. To be honest, I just think that puts a cap on how far Kid can go. Because I don't think he'll ever be like Rogers tier, in my opinion. But like, if he
Yeah, I don't
reaches,
think
yeah,
so.
but if he reaches like Kaido and Shanks' level by the end, then that's fine. And then Law can be on that tier as well by the end of the story without the need of Conqueror's Coating. He can just, I don't know, develop in his fruit and get some new powers or whatever.
No, that's trash though. Like, there's no way. It makes zero sense.
But like someone like, for example, Kizaru, like if like, let's just assume that like Kizaru is someone that does not have Conqueror's Coating, then he was able to reach like pretty close to the level of Kaido and Shanks without the need of Coating. You know what I mean?
No, if he doesn't have Coden, he's nowhere near Kailash.
Oh, for real? Is that your opinion on it?
Yes, like, it makes no sense. There's no
Now
way.
I agree.
Like,
Nah, I
You
agree
know
with
it is low
Kunai's,
key.
man.
Look, the thing is, like in my heart of hearts, I do agree. I feel like narratively, it doesn't really make sense. Like you can't be of the Emperor ilk, the Emperor tier, without being an advanced conqueror. It doesn't even sound right. You know what I mean? But like, I generally do think that that probably will be the case, regardless. Do you know what I mean? Because like someone like
man, I
Yamato,
highly doubt. I
so,
don't think Oda's gonna shit on Coden like that. There's no way. There's no way.
okay, so do you think the story ends with Law just being like below Yamato or something?
It depends on. It depends because like what it like just having Conqueror's Code doesn't automatically put you above. There's still a certain level that that you can still reach with it. So, but if Yamato obviously she has more potential than Law, so if she sees out that potential, then yeah. But if not, then Law will probably eventually surpass her. But like we talk about Yamato's not Kaido and Shanks though. Like they're like in their prime. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, I get what you're saying for sure. I get what you're saying. I don't
And
know.
they've been growing their whole lives. But you could make the argument that Yamato stays in Wano and never gets a lick stronger. You could genuinely make that argument.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, anything is really possible. I just think that I just think like I said, like the dynamic between Law and Kid, I don't think that will change as far as the strength goes, just because
Yeah.
Kid gets coated. And even though that probably does make sense from like a power scaling perspective, and even from a narrative perspective of how Oda portrayed conquerors and what conquerors mean in the story, I think that the rivalry and the dynamic between Kid and Law will go above that consistency that Oda has done
No, I
with
do agree
conquerors.
with you.
You know what I mean?
That I do agree. But
Yeah.
I do agree with that it should stay around. Just because, it's kind of like how Zoro and Sanji would never go away, no matter what happens. Zoro could go beat 3 Kaidos, 3v1, and we still gonna be seeing Sanji and Zoro bicker. It doesn't matter. But it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense that Law is able to keep up with people like Kid.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. For those that are in the chat right now, I appreciate everyone that stayed up until this point. If you haven't done so already, like the stream and join the Discord that is pinned in the chat. That'd be much appreciated. What's there really left to say? Honestly, what's there really left to say? We talked a good deal about Kid and Shanks. Oh yeah, how do you think the law thing went? Do you think at this point he's probably done? He's probably being.
Cooked. He's probably cooked.
He's probably cooked.
Wait.
Garp. What about
Wait,
Garp?
did that fight start after Luffy got to Egghead?
I think so, yeah. Or he just got to Egghead.
Yeah, I think so.
So he had just got to Egghead. The fight started like
Yeah.
chapter wise, like near there or
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
Oh, the law might still be good then. Just might, because that much time has not passed.
I think there's a really high chance that Law gets saved, man. Because Law right now is being surrounded by a bunch of potential sword members with Aokiji. Kobe's right there. They've locked him up in a room or something. And then Garp is on the way. It's a sword link up.
Pirate Island, it seems. Yeah, but Akiji's on Pirate Island, it seems.
Oh, is it? Okay, but he could be on it. Like, what if Garp told him, yo, let's go, man. We gotta go sort this out. But if Blackbeard gets away from Garp, Law, Aokiji, I actually think that's a crazy feat. That's that's 2 Yonko level characters and Law who's like very strong, you know?
You know what, low key, this actually got me thinking, right? Low key, this got me thinking. Law, the Garp saving Law thing, like, Law might take advantage of the fact that Garp will come or whatever and be good that way. Because you, like, this is the way I see it. I feel like Blackbeard won't get the opportunity because of Garp's interference, maybe, right? To steal his poneglyphs, right? If that happens, then Shanks stealing Kid's poneglyphs will be the only opportunity for Blackbeard to get his hands on those poneglyphs, which will force a fight between Blackbeard and Shanks.
It's a good idea,
you know what I mean? Because Blackbeard and Shanks would have had the same poneglyphs at that point. What would be the
and then there'd be no reason to really fight.
But then, if you have Blackbeard fail in taking Law's poneglyphs, and then goes after Shanks, or just so happens to run into Shanks, however, then he actually has a reason to fight him because he's got the poneglyph that he needs.
But there's still one more, right?
Yeah, there's still one more. There's the one that used to be on Fisherman Island that's now gone.
Okay.
But my theory, this is the thing, right? I had a theory on that. My theory is that Whitebeard hid it, right? Because Fishman Island used to be Whitebeard's territory, right? The last time we saw the poneglyph was like 25 years ago when Roger's still alive, right? We know that Whitebeard learned about the true history and everything because, you know, Roger told him.
Yeah, they had the little meeting,
Roger told him everything. He knows what the road poneglyphs are. He knows everything. So maybe he hid it, right? Blackbeard used to be on Whitebeard's crew, right? So maybe he does know where that is because they said that in the 957 chapter with the Yonko bounties and shit, where Brand New was saying that Blackbeard had started to fill the void that Whitebeard left, and that he's taken all his territories and shit like that. Maybe he does know where it is. So Blackbeard, that might actually just be his poneglyph. Maybe. So then the ones that would be missing would be that Blackbeard doesn't have. He doesn't have big moms. He doesn't have Kaidos.
He doesn't have. Okay.
Well,
he probably has big moms now.
Oh yeah. He might have.
They just went to.
Okay, for sure. So he might have big moms. He might have Whitebeards, or the one that Whitebeard had. He doesn't have Kaidos, which he will get from Law. And if he doesn't get from Law, he will take from Shanks, who will take it from Kid. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But that in that way though, it would mean that Shanks never protected a poneglyph. He never had a poneglyph to protect. So
Not
it could be
one.
So it could be that maybe Whitebeard never had one, and Shanks, maybe Roger told Shanks where that is or something. I don't know, bro. Like maybe Roger had that moved and he told Shanks. You never know.
And didn't they say that like Saul or the burnt man knew where it was or something like that?
They didn't
Do you
say
think
that he.
that
They
them
didn't say he knew, but
or he had info?
he knows something. He knows something that will help
Do you think that there
Jake
could be like ties to, that poneglyph
that
and
poneglyph.
Elbath?
Maybe for sure. I just don't understand how
Yeah.
that. I don't even know how that would go from the bottom of the ocean to all the way to Elbath.
I don't think it's that hard, because I remember that cover story of bloody Jinbei moved the whole poneglyph, didn't he? Do you guys remember that?
Which poneglyph?
I don't know which one it was, but it was when he was working for Big Mom, when he was under Big Mom, he moved the poneglyph. I'll send it in the VC.
Was it not
It
just a
was a
robin?
cover
Was it
story.
not just a robin? Did you actually just
Nah, bro.
lift the whole
If I'm not
poneglyph?
mistaken, this guy was carrying the whole thing, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, look, look,
okay.
look. He tied a rope around it and they were dragging that shit, man. I'm
Oh
putting it
shit.
in the
Okay,
VC.
okay.
I don't think it's that hard, man. Especially if you're like a Yonko crew, like, come on, man. Figure
Oh
something
okay.
out.
Oh yeah, I do recognize this. Yeah, I do remember this.
Chapter 778. Yeah.
Your skin is cooked. Oh my god.
What happened?
I said the skin is cooked.
Yeah, the
Oh,
scan is melted. Yeah.
I'll send a better one.
Ooh. Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, when he was working for Big Mom, I guess they tasked him with moving the poneglyph.
I forgot Jim is a big mom pirate. How the
Yeah,
hell
he
you
was in
remember
that
that
mid
heavy ass
crew.
thing?
Disgusting. He's a fraud. Don't compare him to Sanji.
Hey man, he's number three. Sanji number four, buddy.
Oh man, that was one of my worst days, man. That was in a dark place.
But yeah,
Yo, that chapter was golden. I ain't gonna lie though. Like on the road though, like their bounties are so trash. Not including Jim, man.
Yeah, yeah, the
Zoro
bounties
and Sanji's
are
bounties are so
garbage.
trash. Like they're terrible, bro. Terrible. I
He
all the
just
bounties are trash. Luffy
Yeah,
Ken Law
why they
bounties
give
are trash.
Luffy 3 billion? They're not
Why they
they're
give
not
no? Why
Luffy
they give
level.
Ken and Law 3 billion? That's what I want to know.
the thing is though,
Yeah.
like to be fair, even after Alabasta, their bounties weren't higher than the people they beat. I think Luffy's was higher than Crocodile's frozen bounty, but it wouldn't be higher than the bounty that he would have had if it was unfrozen. Daz Bones' bounty I think was like 80 or something, or 70. Zoro's was 60 after Alabasta. Pika's bounty and those Dofi powers were garbage, so they already had higher bounties going into those fights. But like I don't think it's like I definitely understand the perspective of it being a bit underwhelming, especially now that it's a
I
Yonko
remember
crew.
those predictions, man.
You know what I mean?
A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
men had 4 billion. Some men even had 5. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
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 that was
yeah. Now
not.
five
They
billion,
were
You
they
five
were
billion
real?
was
outrageous.
crazy. 5 billion
It's
was crazy.
me. I had five
You had five
billion.
billion. Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I might have been with you. I can't like low key.
Because
I don't remember.
my
I don't remember what
mindset
I
was
said.
that
I don't remember
Luffy
what I
would
said.
have been the main guy, and they would have said that you know how they always give him all the credit, even if he didn't do something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They would have been like, "Oh, Luffy, he started this whole thing. He defeated both the Yonkos. I thought he was gonna get both the Yonkos.
Yeah, I think I said 5 billion as well. I think I was on board with the five
Yeah,
billion thing as well. Hold on, let
Now
me
I'm not
check
gonna
that's
lie,
my
me.
like
video. Yeah, I did say 5 billion in my bounty prediction video.
no,
That
I
shit
never
was
said the Luffy
fast.
to get 5 billion. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even though it made sense, I feel like that was kind of too early for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at his 3 billion berry bounty. I'm mad at Ken Law's 3 billion bounty. That's what I'm mad at.
I
Yeah,
think the 5 billion thing was mainly because of like from what I remember my opinion on that was mainly because of the Joy Boy thing. I feel like the government should have definitely like upped his bounty because of the fact they know he's Joy Boy and has the Nika fruit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
I mean,
thought that would have
the
been
thing is though, like
catered.
they wanted to hide that, so like that's probably
Yeah.
why he didn't get
They
bounty
wanted to
because of
hide,
that.
yeah, they wanted to hide that. They don't want that picture to be out there, but I feel like the bounty and him like being that wanted should have made sense, especially if he beat Kaido that you know what I mean that they knew Luffy was fighting Kaido. They actually knew that because CP0 told him. So they knew it was like a 1v1. You know what I mean? And then Kaido had the highest Yonko bounty, so it kind of just made sense to have him that high, to be honest, but it's what it is, to be honest. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I definitely do think like 1 billion, like 1.1 and shit is it's a bit underwhelming for sure.
And
Definitely.
then Robin, they bloody shut her up to 9 million. What the hell is going on? That was actually disgusting from Oda, bro. Robin should not be at 900 million. What the hell? 900 million? You know how long it took Sanji and Zoro to get to 330, 320, and Robin goes to 900 million.
I
And she
think
beat who?
I think it's
Black
inflated.
Maria.
I think it's
Get the
inflated
fuck out of here,
because of the
man.
fact that I the thing is I can understand it because like even though she's like the demon child from Ohara and whatever, it's now that she's affiliated with a legit Yonko crew, it kind of inflates her threat level because now like she becomes a way bigger threat now that
Yeah,
crew
because
itself
they're
is
close
growing
to
as
the
big
One
as they
Piece.
are. Yeah,
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 they
yeah,
the
close.
government know they're close to the One Piece, so now Robin's threat becomes tenfold because she's the only one in the world who can read the poneglyphs and actually get Luffy to One Piece.
Yeah. So I definitely can understand it being as high as it is. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I remember seeing some predictions. People had Robin's bounty like second highest after Wano.
Second highest.
Yeah, because of who she is.
Above Zoro.
Uh-huh.
Nah, they're insane. They've lost the plot. I'd bet all of
Because
my
of who
money
she.
on my house on them being wrong. How could you ever say Robin would be second highest?
I
I
guess
don't
it
know,
is
man.
what it is, man.
I mean, I don't know.
It is what it is. Hey, Robin, man. I mean, I guess she was cooking
And you
now.
know what? Yeah, wait, let me say this. Oda, he needs to stop doing this whole number thing and waiting 10 chapters so he can do this thing which coincides with this number. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The whole reason these guys got these bounties is because it's their birthdays. Do you guys know that? I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
why. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
their birthdays. Like,
Their bounties are the birthday.
Oda,
Well,
stop doing this dumb shit, man.
this is Joe's time.
I remember Gear 4th, yeah. You know Gear 4th? Do you guys know what? Gear
Yeah, yeah.
4th is like
It was the
the
opposite
backwards
of
of Gear
yeah,
2nd or
Gear
something.
Second. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Oda just dragged it out for time. He's having this guy. And then now you got chapter 1000, Luffy's running up the stairs fighting bloody Fortrix or whatever his name is. Oda's got to cut this out, man. He's ruining the story. And we get like 10 breaks now. It doesn't matter. You get it.
Yeah, you think that's ruining the story?
Bro, that chapter 990 to 1000, that 10 chapter run of fighting complete fodder,
Nah, but other things
it
were
was
going
not
on
it.
though. Low key, there was
It
a
was
decent
not it,
amount
man.
that was going on. Decent amount.
And keep in mind, I was
But
down
Savage
bad
and
because
Kaido were
Sanji
still
was
fine.
he was scrapping Black Mirror. He wasn't even scrapping Black Mirror, bro. He was
Oh
just
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was
Yeah, I'm
down
not gonna lie.
horrendous, man.
It's been like 2 years now, almost 2 years if anything. I think it's time we talk about how mid chapter 1000 is. I think it's time.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't that.
Nah,
The
nah,
anime
nah.
episode for it was really good
I
though.
don't agree with that.
It was actually amazing.
It's actually mid. Like nothing happened until you got to the roof. Nothing happened.
No,
Yeah,
but
that
it's
Red
like
Rock was fake as well, man. Kaido let him do that shit.
nah. You niggas are
Let me put his
bugging. I'm
pride
not
aside
gonna
for
lie.
the
I'm not
plot,
gonna
man.
say
The
I
moment
don't
it's
you
about the
gotta give it
moment, bro. It's about the moment. You know what I mean? Like
Now that's what I'm saying.
Luffy,
Like
these guys are fully about to scrap two Yonko. Like that spread looked crazy. The what's it called? The narration of Odin's journal in the background, like low key. And even the Red
Yeah,
Rock
that
were
shit was
lit.
nuts.
listen. Hold on.
That
Even
shit
That's
was
what I
Luffy
said.
lit,
flip
bro.
flops, the little pitter
That's what I,
patty, you hear him walking. Oh my days, I still remember that day, man. That was actually a good chapter.
that's what I said. The roof
It was
part is
hype.
gas, but that's just like 4 pages. The chapter edits, like the entire chapter, is mid.
I mean, obviously nothing much happens in that sense, I guess. But like, bro, it's about the moment, bro.
Gas though.
It's
That's what I'm
about
saying,
the
roof was
moment,
gas.
bro. Yo, you
The
niggas are
roof was
bugging.
gas.
You're
I'm
bugging.
talking about, bro. I said the rooftop was gas,
No, but it's
the
the
rooftop
moment
was
of
like
reaching that stage. You have to think about it from that perspective, bro. These niggas have finally got to the real top level stage, bro, of fighting. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that was the climax of everything, like, you know what I mean? Now they finally got to the top level, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, man. There's no way, but that's the thing, like, bro, like, think about how you felt when you first read it. That's the perspective I'm still looking at chapter in. Obviously, I know that like it wasn't crazy action packed, but it's about the moment, bro. It's about the moment.
I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped.
Exactly, man. That's what it is.
I thought Big Mom was really about to show out. Not at all.
Big Bob.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She was low key better on the roof than the Kid Wolf fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, of course she was, man.
She
Big
she
Mom
she
on the
was she was
roof.
low key
Because of
hooping on the roof.
Hakai, I
She was low
guess.
key hooping.
Big Mom on the
She
roof for
wasn't
like the first
hooping,
three
no. I'm not
chapters.
gonna
She
lie,
looked
bro.
better than Kaido. She looked better than Kaido. I'm not
She
even
looked
lying.
better
Kaido
than
was in base
Kaido.
and
Nah, she looked better kind of
she
Stop,
did,
bro.
bro.
Are you
I'm
No, she
telling
did. No,
you.
She
she did.
was in the background. No one gave a shit about her, bro.
Yeah, I give a fuck
We were
about.
all jumping Kaido and she was here doing the little
Because no one
lightning
gave
thing.
a
She was hitting
no one gave a
everybody at
fuck
once.
about her. No one gave a fuck about no Big Mom. They didn't come. It was so funny. It's so funny because literally every single one of the Supernova did not show up on the top of the roof for Big Mom. They didn't care.
Yeah. It's actually
They'll
crazy,
almost
man.
say like, "Why the fuck is she even there?" You know what I mean? They fought as if she wasn't there at all. She didn't exist to them. It was so crazy. All her attacks were like sneak attacks, bro. Like it was like, you know, not sneak attacks. Obviously they know that she's there, but like, you know what I mean? They're not focused on Big Mom. She's just attacking them while they're distracted. Their attention's turned to Kaido. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that was the, you know what's even crazier? That one chapter, I think it was 1009, where Kid just decided, you know what, guys, I'm gonna be like a good guy. I'm gonna be responsible. I know I've been saying for the longest time that I want Kaido's head, but fuck it. I'm gonna go for Big Mom now. He just made it
yeah,
like a
he
complete
split.
180.
He
Oda, man.
split it.
Oda's a nasty man.
Oh no. Oh no, man. Especially he said, "Oh, you came to watch me fight." Nah, yo, that
Yeah,
nigga kid,
bro.
bro.
The kid is unserious, bro. He's
He
very
is
unserious.
so unserious. He is so unserious. He just be talking, man. That nigga just be talking.
Yeah, bro. He's unserious.
But that's what I keep saying about that rooftop fight. Like, I genuinely think that Oda did the whole Big Mom thing kind of last minute. He initially intended Luffy to beat Big Mom, but then he switched.
Dofi was supposed to be there, bro.
Yeah, Dofi was supposed to be his main ally from what he said in the SBS. But like, yeah,
Still wish I had.
Big Mom was definitely meant to be a Luffy victim, but he definitely changed his mind for Law and Kid. It's pretty clear because Law and Kid, their whole motivations and everything that they were doing in Onigashima, literally every single one of the Supernova was there
Yeah,
for Kaido. They weren't
yeah.
there for Big Mom.
Bro, Law wanted to be kind of since Pug Hazard. Like he was there for Kaido.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
To be
Law's
fair
entire plan
though,
was
to be
for
fair,
Kaido.
he mainly wanted revenge on Doofy, and then after that, he's like, you know what, I kind of have to pay you guys, but like, you know what I mean? I don't think he
I
even
don't agree
really
with that
cared about
interpretation
Kaido.
because in the pre-time skip he literally said like he talked about the throne. He talked about the throne like there's an empty seat. I'm gonna take it. That's what he said to Beppo. So like we knew that the guy was trying to go for the top. He was using Kaido to get rid of his grudge against Dofi, or to deal with his grudge against Dofi. That's 100% true. But it's not like that was the only thing he was in it for. Kaido was still his like main goal, and then it didn't. You know what I mean? But I feel like the difference between like Kid and Law is that Law was going after Kaido from a pirate achievement perspective, whereas Kid was going after Kaido for a grudge. Like he had a personal reason to kind of get payback. He was trying to get his lick back, and he never got his lick back. You know what I mean? He didn't do nothing. So I feel like that's why Law going after Big Mom, switching up with Big Mom, it makes more sense because Law was going after Kaido, right? Law going after Big Mom's the same way he would have went after Kaido. It's not like he has anything personal against either of them. You know what I mean? Whereas with the rest of them, they do have like a personal motivation to fight Kaido. That's just the way I saw it.
Yeah. Like Kid was there for not honestly, he was there to get his revenge against Kaido, but it just didn't happen. But I'm not really mad at him at that. What I'm really mad for, he didn't do nothing to Apu. That's crazy. He should have
Yeah, the
fucking
Apu shit is
crucified
crazy.
Apu.
The
Yeah,
Apu
he
shit
should have
is crazy.
crucified Apu, bro.
I would care more if I cared about Kid, but I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I could give a fuck about that moment. Even though that made him low key look like a bitch, but like it is what it is.
I find it even more hard to care about him because like you should have did something to like the man who wronged you the most. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like if he actually did something that could have made you like him more. But because he didn't do it, it makes you like him less.
I guess, but even when he first went after Apu and like during the raid, I don't really care for it. Like, bro, Kid is just I don't know, bro. He's just a whatever character. To me.
He's just
He's
there.
a whatever character. To me.
You know,
That's why I
I used to watch BDA, yeah, and I remember those pre-rooftop streams, and they were like trying to predict who's gonna fight who. I remember Fiji saying Kid is gonna fight Apu. That's a disgusting prediction, bro. Imagine that was what happened in the end. Good lord. In
That
hindsight,
was
you
bad.
know, thank God it
Low-key,
didn't
that did
happen.
happen though.
No, but he said that's like that's
Main
his
fight.
main thing, bro. I remember those days, man. Yo, ZKK days were actually funny.
Yeah, that was peak One Piece community, man.
Yes, bro. Peak One Piece community, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's the conversation is just a bit Delphi versus Haki or whoever it is, bro.
Shanks and Mihawk.
Shanks, yeah, the same old bullshit with Shanks and Mihawk or some shit. I don't even know what niggas be talking about nowadays, honestly.
Every
It's
chapter
Kid
find a
and
way to
Law,
put
Kid and
ZKK
Law,
on.
and trying to hype or downplay them for what they're going for
Kid
right
and
now.
Law.
That's the main.
That's the main
That's the
conversation
main
right now,
thing.
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, this is the main conversation I've been seeing. Who y'all think it has the hardest path? Luffy,
Oh
Kid or Law?
yeah, it's definitely Luffy in my opinion,
It's definitely Luffy. I agree. It's 100%
Wait,
Luffy.
what? Who's
bro.
had
Like who?
the
The
hardest
hardest
path up
path.
until now?
No, 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 no,
What
no,
you
no, no,
said?
no, no. As in
No,
right
no, no.
now, in this arc, like what's going on?
Like you know
Right
how
now, well,
they went there three ways. Like who has the hardest path? Like Law versus
mm,
Blackbeard, Kid versus Shanks, or Luffy.
okay.
Luffy 100% has the hardest path. Like Law,
I
Blackbeard.
think
Law and
I
Kid. They
think
could
it's
just
Kid
give him the
versus
Poneglyph.
Shanks, bro.
No,
Kid
no,
right
no.
now
Kid,
is like Dirk Nowitzki, and he's up against a few legends. You know what I mean? Chris Bosh, D Wade, LeBron, and he's not
no,
gonna
bro.
pull it
Listen,
off.
listen.
You know,
He made it hard on himself.
Killer
You
is
you
JJ
you
right now. You know,
you made it hard on yourself. Like you can't. Like if man said, "Yo, just give me a power gift and we don't have to fight." If you decide not to do that, you did that to yourself. Like I can't say you took the
fair
hardest
enough.
path when you did that. Now
Fair enough.
Luffy,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
he got to deal with the whole Gorosei and Kizaru on his
Wait,
ass
are
right
you
now.
saying Kid did it to himself, like get into the Shank shit?
Kid literally said, "Give me a poneglyph and leave, or we could fight." He chose to fight.
Yeah,
That's his fault.
but he had to go to Elbaf anyway. He was trying to go to Elbaf to find Sal.
I mean, that's true, but like still, like, cause like, bro, Shanks was already leaving. He was already leaving before Kid got there.
Let me make a poll
But
on
Kid
this.
just caught him before he left.
Let me make a poll.
So what he could have did, Kid could have gave him the poneglyph, pretend like he was leaving, came back like 20 minutes, and he would have been. But no, he chose to fight, so his path is hard now. That's his fault.
That is
They were
true,
wrong.
but you know, to be
Walker
like,
just
come
gave
on,
him
be
his
fair, man, he's a
poneglyph.
pirate. If he ran away, that would be disgusting. It would
I
be
agree.
the end. It already is the end of Kid, but if he ran away, it'd be over, man. It would actually be
I
over.
agree, but still though, like he still did it to himself. But
You know what I don't
that's his
get?
fault.
Like, so he said, give up your poneglyph reading, right? Or the
Yeah,
whatever
you're
it
rubbing,
is,
rubbing. Yeah.
rubbing. If he gives it up, surely he's made several copies, right? Like, I know you don't want to give your competition like
Oh,
like a rubbing.
he
Do
made
you get what I'm
multiple
saying? Like,
photocopies.
Yeah,
yeah, just like
He backed
write
out
that
to
shit
his
down.
USB and shit, bro.
Photocopy.
Like, what do you think this is,
Yeah.
bro?
The way how
He
like they're
saved it to his
wording it,
Google Drive.
yeah.
Like what?
The
What?
way how Shanks is wording
Yeah.
it, he's kind of like give it up, like so, that's it, like it's mine now. You don't have. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, bro, just make a copy,
See what
fam.
you saying?
I feel like okay.
So like,
This is the thing, though, right? In my opinion, this is the order, right? It goes Luffy, Kid, Law. In my opinion, that's how it should be. Because think about it from this perspective. Luffy is pretty clear. The nigga is going
I've got
through
Kid.
the Seraphim. He's going through Kizaru, 100 fleet, 100 fucking what's it called?
just ships, yeah.
Warships. It's a long day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like Luffy's going
He
through.
got
Luffy's going through
he
a
got
lot right
Saturn.
now. Yeah, and then
He got
you got a whole
Saturn.
Gorosei that might be a monster too, bro.
Yeah,
That-
I know, no,
that-
I know he's gonna fight, bro. This guy Oda said it's a battle royale. There's no shot he comes here and doesn't fight. There's no way.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
way.
Like I feel like that. Like with Luffy, bro, the Seraphim was supposed to be the replacement to the Warlords. Think about it from that perspective. Imagine if there were a good number, like a couple of Warlords here that Luffy had to fight or the Straws had to fight on top of
Wow.
100 fucking
It's
warships
crazy, you know.
on top of Kizaru.
You know what's mad?
Ridiculous, bro. They're going.
You,
You know what I mean?
you know what's crazy?
This
You
is
know,
this is really the Ed War. This is the Ed War. That's what it is. This is the
you
Ed
know,
War.
It's Edward, yeah.
you know that chapter where Mihawk Cross Guild happened, and people were like, yo, if all the warlords came together, that would be a Yonko crew,
Yeah.
right? And now we've got the replacement for the warlords right here. How come they ain't keeping that same energy? You guys get what I'm
Because they're
saying?
not as strong as the warlord.
I mean,
They're
they're
No,
not,
no,
they're
keeping
just
that
not as
same
good. They're
energy.
just not as good as the
not as
warlord.
strong as the warlords.
They
Like, what the hell?
are. They're the replacement.
They're
Bro,
If anything,
but even Fujitora didn't know whether they
Listen.
will actually be better than the warlords. Like he had faith
me
in them,
personally, my
but
headcanon is that all of the warlords versus all of the seraphim, I got the seraphim winning. Maybe Mihawk gets out and
hell,
you know what I mean.
fucking yo, you're bugging, bro.
The seraphims are
You're
those
bugging. You're
guys.
bugging.
Nah,
You're bugging.
They're
You're
those
bugging.
guys.
Mihawk carries,
And listen,
bro.
also-
Mihawk
also
carries the
Loki.
warlords, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, Mihawk himself,
Hey,
like
no Mihawk.
Body the warlords.
okay, no Mihawk, then obviously like the Seraphim probably would win, maybe. But like
No, they're
okay,
not probably the
because
seraphim.
okay,
okay,
Body,
but-
man.
but this is the thing though. This is the thing because the Seraphim are still growing, right? They haven't even reached their full potential yet from what we're getting. So if anything, it would be the grown-up versions of the Seraphim that compete with the Warlords, and not this baby stage
Alright,
version
fair
of the
enough.
Seraphim.
If you
We don't
think they
know,
aren't fully developed yet, then okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
like the fully developed stage of the Seraphim, maybe that could, but like, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't even say that this is exactly like a good. That's why I said a couple Warlords. I didn't say the whole Warlords. Like imagine if there was a couple Warlords, like 2 or 3, or like let's say 2 or 3 Warlords on top of Kizaru, Saturn, and 100 other Marine ships. I think Luffy by far and away has the hardest path out of like his situation. Kid is fighting the entire Shanks crew, right? So he goes second, and then Law, like he's fighting Blackbeard, but there's his top commanders are not there. There's no Shiryu, there's no Lafitte, there's no Aokiji, there's no Van Orga. He's fighting like you know what I mean. So that's why I say Luffy, Kid, Law. That's pretty clear in that way.
Also, Law has a better chance of being Blackbeard at Kid being Shanks, in my opinion.
Wait, why?
Yeah,
Because
I
Blackbeard's
agree.
ass. That's really it.
yeah, Shanks is him.
I genuinely think Law and Kid are closer to Blackbeard than they're closer to Shanks. Shanks is stronger than Blackbeard right now.
Yeah, but how much?
By like a decent amount. Like
Decent amount.
right now, like a decent amount. Right now, the most I can see it being generous, high diff.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
High diff. Bro, listen,
Yeah,
bro.
that
Like,
is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Man said being generous.
He's not,
That's-
bro. He's
that's
not,
even
he's not even
generous.
on Luffy's
Oh,
level.
boy,
He's not even
nah.
on Luffy's level. Come on, stop. He's not even on
Wait,
Luffy's level.
what do you have Shanks versus Big Mom? What diff?
That's like a mid diff.
Ah, okay. Nah, I think that's fair then.
So you have Blackbeard on Big Mom's level.
A little bit
If
above.
you weren't
Nah,
being,
I got,
if you weren't being
I got,
generous.
I got him above. But nah,
Yeah,
I don't,
you
I
are
don't
being
Big
generous,
Mom-
that's
nah, nah,
true.
Being
nah,
generous.
hold on. Nah, hold
You
on.
want to
The
say
Big Mom,
mid-high diff or whatever.
the Big Mom, the real Big Mom that we're supposed to have gotten
Mhm.
is beating the shit out of Blackbeard. Beat the shit out of Black. I'm sorry. But the
Okay.
Big Mom we have, yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta give it to Blackbeard.
It could
But the
be a
Big
little
Mom we
bit.
supposed to have is clear Blackbeard though. Like that Big Mom's supposed to be a monster.
Oh yeah, Van Orga is there. My bad. I forgot Van Orga was there.
Yeah,
It's just Shiryu. Yeah, it's just Shiryu and Aoki, Kuzan are not there. That's the main ones. And Lafitte. But yeah. Kuna,
Oh,
you're
also-
bugging, man. You're sleeping on Blackbeard, man. Sleeping on
Nah,
Blackbeard.
hold on. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it in a second. Oh, Logan. The reason why everybody says the Warlords will be a Yako crew is literally solely because of Mihawk.
Look,
Take Mihawk away, they're
Loki.
not a Yako crew. Like what the
No,
hell?
but still, man. You know what? That's fair.
That is true though, because look, you have Mihawk is the Yonko replacement, and then you have the other warlords are like commander level. Like
You still got some
Like, you got,
really
like-
strong guys though.
Like you got who would be a top 3 companions? Boa, Kuma, and like
Boa, Kuma, Dofi,
Dofi?
Jinbei, Crocodile.
It's stacked.
Those-
it is stacked.
those
it is stacked,
six-
It is stacked. It is
Those
stacked.
6 are all commander
is
level. There's a few. You know what I mean? They would smoke any other
100%
Yonko's
stacked.
crew, take out the Yonko. They would absolutely body them.
It is stacked. It's good. It's a good collection. You know what I mean?
I don't agree. I don't have a single one of them niggas over Curse.
Oh, and law, bro. When they bring out the law Seraphim,
You don't have a
That's
single
crazy.
one of them warlords
Lotto.
above Katakuri?
I do not have a single one of them.
Not a
niggas
single
above
one.
Curse.
Crocodile
Nah,
now.
single
2
one.
billion, my nigga.
Well, Crocodile right now, potentially, he's probably over Katakuri, yeah,
I think Katakuri is
More
absolute
than
dog
like-
shit, man. I'll be real.
more than likely. But like outside of Crocodile, none of Boa, I have high expectations. She's
What about
garbage.
Prime Kuma? I think people are underrating Prime. Sane Kuma? Kuma with sanity?
Oh no, no,
I think he's that guy.
Prime Kuma is smoking category. Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah.
Prime Kuma is that guy. But I'm also biased towards Kuma. I fucking love Kuma, so I'm just biased in general.
Same.
Fair,
Guys, I
fair,
have an
fair.
announcement to make.
What's your announcement?
We have to get a bit serious now. We have to get a bit serious now. Don't worry, Lage. I ain't gonna say anything crazy.
Alright.
But you know, with this Boa thing, you know, when it does happen, you know, it's inevitable. When Sanji turns to stone, I want you guys to know he's not a pedo. It's cause she's
Yo,
cute. We found out
chill,
this chapter.
Hey, yo,
Oh my
Hey,
chill.
Bro, the past coming up with excuses already. That's really you
God,
really a
oh
Sanji
my
fan,
days. You know, if that happens, it's over for Sanji fans. I know I say that
Oh
phrase a lot.
yeah,
It's over. It's truly. You can't associate with that guy. Change your profile picture. Change your name. You're not blue leg kunai. You're not blue leg Luke. Change it. It's
yeah.
over.
Nah. Even though like it is confirmed to be cuteness and not like actual attraction, he's still cooked. Like there's no getting out of it. Like he's still cooked.
Yeah, they're still gonna make fun of him, bro. I still wake up in cold shivers from that. What do you call
Yo,
it?
Cold Shivers is
film.
crazy.
Oh,
Cold
What's that called?
Shivers.
What's that film called with Nami's a kid? Film Strong World. Or not Stronger,
Oh,
Film Z.
I think
Oh
it's a
my
film.
god.
Yeah, I think it's a film.
that was absolutely crazy. I get to see Nami's body flourish now.
Oh, yo, chill!
That's
Oh
crazy.
my
Oh,
Yo, I went to was kid and so
man. Oh,
bad.
they let that
bro.
get through the
Oh
voice
my
actors,
God.
the animators, the director. Everybody watched that and they're like, yeah, bro, that's cool, man. Let it through.
Yo, I wish I was
Crazy.
kidding so bad. Like, that's actually like Sanji's a disgusting thing. Like he's actually sick. Like, but anyways, Lage, back to you. Listen, bro, Shakes and Blackbeard is a nasty cook. Like Blackbeard has nothing for that man. Like, let's be serious.
Bro, okay, look. Right? I'm not saying Shanks doesn't beat Blackbeard. I do agree with that currently. As Blackbeard is currently. I think he still needs a little bit more. But it's not like they're like that far apart, bro. I still feel like they're still on the same tier. There's nothing that really
What's
has
the
made
diff?
me
What's
feel
the
like
diff?
it's still like extreme death, bro.
Bro, I'm
there's
not
no
gonna
way
lie.
that, there's no way that's not extreme
Shakes,
death.
Shakes is paralyzed at Admirals. Blackbeard's running from Old Rayleigh. Stop.
Yeah, but old Ray. Okay, but this is the thing, bro. Like, Rayleigh, bro. Rayleigh has a certain allure to him, bro. He has
he
that.
does,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. He has that. He has that history that comes around with his strength. You know what I'm saying? And even then, we know it's not like Blackbeard's on old Rayleigh's level. So we know it's more of his reputation and what he's known as the Dark King and the history that has held that made it so that he could do what he did there. You feel me? It's not a knock against Blackbeard.
But let me
You know what I mean?
ask you this.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Let
not
me
the same
ask you
thing.
this. Let me ask you this. In the same situation with Bo and they're all at, Shanks running from Rayleigh.
Wait, who?
Like there's a prime Rayleigh.
Wait, who?
Shanks. Like, let's say hypothetically, prime Rayleigh was at that island. Shanks is in Blackbeard position with Boa.
And
Do you think-
Shanks wasn't affiliated with Rayleigh before. Like, if Shanks never grew up on Roger's ship and shit, because obviously that's a big.
Yeah, Shanks just knows that like from somehow Rayleigh's just a fucking monster, right? You think he's running?
You gotta also consider like
Oh,
Blackbeard
no,
as
oh,
a
no.
character, bro.
Yeah, I think
Like Blackbeard kind of just runs from
maybe,
people. Like
you never know, bro. Maybe he'll give in to the demand.
He gonna say, yo, Benny, beat this bitch ass. I'm gonna go handle that nigga. That's exactly what
No,
he's gonna
but
do.
okay, but you have to put it from this perspective, bro. Blackbeard's crew is turned to stone, so he's trying to get them unturned to stone. You feel me? He's trying to get them back, right?
That's true.
So, like, in a position in which Shanks has, like, or what's it called? Boa Hancock has Shanks' crew hostage and has them turned to stone, and Rayleigh interferes and says, I'm going to mediate, you're not going to kill her, and she's going to let you walk free, then I think you will. Like, I think anyone would listen in that situation. It just works for all parties involved.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all about that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main
I'm not gonna
reason
lie,
why
I'm not gonna
Blackbeard did what he did, bro. Let's be real.
But nah, I still think Shanks is like pretty clear though. Can't lie. I don't know. Shanks just has a different omen, bro. Like when he's on screen, like you know what I'm saying. Like Blackbeard just don't give like that Yonko terror like Shanks do. I don't know what it is. Shanks is just Thanks is that guy.
Up the Score Live says how strong y'all think Beckman is. Is Killer getting low lift?
It's not even a question, bro.
That's
He's
not even
getting
a
Bro, Killer
question.
about
absolutely
to
bullied.
fight. Bro, Killer about to fight Dorian Broggy. Can't lie. He's
Nah,
not
I said it
fighting.
earlier. You know the attack on the Island Eater, the Nation's Might, the Hakoku sovereignty that they did, right? I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
bro. If Killer blocked that shit or like dealt with that shit solo, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
SWAT.
but Dorian and Brookie, how much stronger have they gotten? Like,
Who knows, bro? Like Otis is gonna upscale them for whatever, but like
yeah,
I
true.
wouldn't, I wouldn't, I still wouldn't be surprised if Killer just moves that shit away. Like he
I
just
think Killer
brushes
goes
them.
extreme diff with Jimbo, man. He's not him.
Jinbei,
Yeah, that's
nah,
kind of
Jinbei's
crazy. That's
Jinbei's kind of
crazy.
crazy. Jinbei's crazy. Jinbei's crazy.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Jinbei's
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took it too
yeah.
far. Fair enough.
Yeah, you did. You
Jinbei's
did. You
crazy,
did.
bro.
If she did for Sanji, okay. Jinbei, that's crazy.
That's definitely crazy.
Jimbo is, I mean, the Killer's just not, he does not move me, bro. You know what, to be fair,
Either.
he
He
didn't
doesn't
get
move
to
me.
fight anybody impressive, so, and it was just a battle of, like, wits against Hawkins.
So none of the shit he did against Kaido moved you.
Nah, man, not
Not at
really.
all.
Because it was, be real,
If it
man,
was Sanji, that would
before,
have moved you, right?
yeah. But look, no, you know what, no, I'll be real. And I'm being consistent here. Everything before chapter 1010, Kaido's basically just letting these men do it. I can even take it further with saying the future that if Kaido really wanted to, he could have dodged everything. Because the Kaido versus that gave forth Luffy on the roof when he came back, that was serious Kaido now. You guys get what I'm saying?
No, 100% obviously, but like from the perspective of, you know,
Like, it didn't do anything to him, the whole Sonic Scythe thing. It doesn't.
yeah, obviously it's still shallow damage, but it's like I always see it from the perspective of like, you know, Act One Luffy, like Killer's definitely portrayed on a higher tier um than that Luffy.
Yes. So like,
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that's why it would at least move me because Killer, bro, the last time we saw him was against Zoro and Zoro milli rocked on him. You know what I mean? Even though he had help and shit. You know what I mean? Low key. Killer didn't have his punishes, so that's something. But you know, he kind of got dealt with.
Killer, like, he's definitely like above Aqua, like narratively. He's about Aqua Luffy. Do I actually see him winning that fight? That's a different question.
You don't see
You
him
know
in
what I'm
that
saying?
fight?
I don't know if I do.
That's
But
crazy,
that's a
bro.
conversation for another day.
Wait, winning what fight?
The one
Versus
just
Aqua
after
Luffy.
Hokage.
I haven't,
Oh.
Post
I haven't
Hokage
seen
Luffy
enough
versus
to.
Killer.
Bro, I haven't seen enough to even suggest he's hitting Aqua Luffy. Like,
Wait, so
I'm genuine.
Kunais,
Not gonna lie.
do you have Killer over Sanji?
Now, nah. I
So
don't know.
then
I lean more.
you must have Sanji over Katakuri then.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Sanji versus Killer. I lean more towards Sanji, but you know, rooftop hype. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, rooftop hype is there.
So it's just like, but I don't know. I think I lean more towards Sanji for right now. But I say it's like high extreme diff. One of those two. Going either way.
Ah, I don't know, man. I'm not
But
sure.
yeah, Sage, I gotta say, I haven't even seen nothing that suggested Killer can even lay a finger on Aqua. And in terms of like actually being able to hit him.
That's true.
Yeah, but then
It-
I don't know. Niggas say the same bullshit with Kid, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Like we know he's on a different level. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm saying?
that,
We talking
but
about
for the
Killer right
same, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. For the same reason why you would say Kid could obviously do it because of the way he's portrayed through these fights. I think it's the same thing with Killer. That's how he's portrayed alongside the other Supernova and what it means to actually do decent damage to Kaido. Even though it's shallow, it's portrayed to be on a completely different level to the Scabbards and Luffy in Act 1 Wano. That's why I think it shouldn't be.
I think from a
Yeah.
from a damage perspective, he's absolutely like stronger than Aqua. He might even be better.
Yeah, but that's why I compared it to Kid because if you look at Kid, right, because you're saying even landed hits. If I really think about Kid's speed feats or anything like that, bro, like it's not really that nothing impressive. A lot of the attacks that he got off on Big Mom, he was set up from Law, who had already snuck Big Mom in order to damage her, and then she's winded on the floor, can't even react. And then the times in which she does react to his attacks, like is like, for example, the bull. The first time the bull hits Big Mom is because Law winded her. She couldn't do anything. Then the second time, she was able to move the fucking stone pillar that was attached to her back to block it. I just think that like when it comes to those types of those types of fires in which maybe like you don't really see the speed as highlighted, right, through the actions they do. I think like the general portrayal of their strengths matter. So like with Killer being portrayed on a complete different tier to Act 1 Luffy, I don't think we should be having a conversation on whether Killer can land a hit on Katakuri. Doesn't really make sense to me, honestly. And especially because in the fight, bro, Luffy, even in base, was able to land a hit on Katakuri. So like, come on, bro. Like, we're not gonna say Killer can't do it. He's gonna go the entire fight without landing a hit. You know what I mean? And that's.
Well, we were talking about Katakuri. Oh, actually, no, never mind.
No, yeah. I said, yeah. We can't say that he will go the whole fight without hitting Katakuri when base Luffy was able to hit Katakuri. You know what I mean? So like,
He been hit Katakuri.
huh?
I think he'd be able to hit Katakuri. I think by the time Luffy got to Wano, he's faster than Katakuri, in my opinion.
That's fine. That's fair. But yeah, nah, that's.
But you are right though. I do agree with you actually.
But yeah. But how do we even get here? Oh, Killer and Beckman. That's how we got here. Killer. And Beckman. Yeah, nah, Beckman is absolutely folding that, man. Nah, good.
Yeah, I got whatever Kid versus Shanks is. Killer versus Beckman is 2 diffs under that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a stinky negative, bro. That's what you're saying.
That's below negative. We need a new term.
Yo.
That's exactly what I said. You know what I'm saying? That's a nasty cook.
You think we're getting Beckman's conquerors as well? Maybe Beckman flexing conquerors?
That would
I'm
actually.
not gonna lie.
I hope so.
I'm a bit shaky on him having conquerors, but I hope he has it.
What?
Surely he does, man.
He
Surely.
He definitely does. There's no.
He's got it,
way
man.
It's not a Beckman thing for me though. It's a Oda thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like as time goes on, the characters I think have conquerors, I start thinking have conquerors less and less.
Nah, but Beckman he's the right hand man of Shanks. The advanced conquerors don't have devil fruits. You know what I mean? He has to have something.
Like if you actually like a year ago, there was like a couple characters I was 100% have conquerors. It'd be Betty, Shiryu, Blackbeard, all the admirals. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Kunaz, let me put it like this, Kunaz, let me put it like this. If Ben Beckman doesn't have conquerors, Zoro's already stronger than him. Because he ain't even got devil fruit. At least with the admirals, you can say, oh, they got this OP devil fruit.
But I think he thinks that already.
I ain't gonna lie. No, you can't tell it to the wrong person. Not because I think Zoro is stronger than him already, but I've already accepted the fact that if he doesn't have code, then Zoro's stronger.
Really?
I don't give a fuck if Zoro's stronger. It doesn't change that.
That's crazy, bro. I don't think Zoro's stronger than him yet, man.
Hold on.
Because I think Luffy's
I don't
stronger
think he's stronger either.
than Shanks here. You know?
Hold on, let me quickly address up the score live, right? Because he's saying base Luffy hit Katakuri because he was dazed or unlocked future sight. Why y'all taking context out the fight? This is the shit I'll be talking about. First of all, Katakuri was not dazed. Luffy did unlock future sight. That's fine, but we're still not gonna sit here and say that base Luffy post future sight, right, is clear of killer speed. Like, we're not gonna sit and have that conversation. There's no fucking way.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no way we're gonna sit and have that conversation, bro.
Yeah, when I said he can't let it hit Luffy, I was talking more Gear 4.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Bro, you know what I mean? Like, dazed. I don't know what part of the fight you're talking about, but that shit did not happen. Unless you're talking about like early in the fight where Katakuri was mad and then he lost composure and lost his future sight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about post Luffy getting future sight where Katakuri is completely fine and he still got hit. Anyway, what were you saying about Beckman and Zoro?
Nah, I was just saying if he ain't got conquerors, then Zoro's stronger than him.
But
It's actually disgusting, bro. There's no way he doesn't have it.
If we found out Beckman didn't have conquerors and Zoro was stronger, I wouldn't give a fuck. It doesn't change a single thing for me, like personally.
No, but don't you see, like, they hyped up Ben Beckman, you know what I mean? They said he's the moon to Shanks' son. Like, there's no way that the gap between the moon to Shanks' son, that Zoro's in there right now. Do you get what I'm saying?
What's the difference between Beckman and Shanks? I got
Should be
I
a
say
high
I
diff,
say it's
bro.
a mid diff.
Mid.
Yeah.
yo Logan. What you're saying and your diff is not really adding up right now. I'm not gonna
Why
lie.
not?
Mid diff, they're not even sniffing the same air. Like what the hell?
Wait, what do you think it is?
If Betty who he's supposed to be, at least a high diff.
It should be like a high diff in my opinion. It could be a
I don't
mid
know,
diff,
man.
but
A
I don't
high
know.
diff.
I don't know. I don't know. But it should be a high diff in
Mid
my
diff.
opinion.
Listen, mid diff Betty's not who I thought he was. Simple as that. What the hell?
No,
Yeah, he's
Mid
not.
diff is
Yeah, he's
crazy.
not what I
Like,
thought he
That's
was.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he's
High
not
diff
what I
then.
thought
High
he was
diff.
either. To be honest.
All right, but then what do you think
Yeah,
Zoro
you're right.
versus Luffy is right now?
yeah.
Honestly, like,
Uh,
Max. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This nigga Zoro, bro.
Because
I don't know.
to
Cause
be honest, it is a bit
I'm not gonna lie, yo, we're not
It's
seeing Zoro full
ambiguous.
power for another 5 years.
that's what I'm
Hey?
saying, bro. I feel like we're in a position where low key we're in a position like out of the time skip where we don't fucking know how strong this guy Zoro is, because even after he beat King, he beat him so easily and even without like his strongest attacks that we don't even have a hard cap on how really like we don't know what his fucking limits are. And then he would have only got better after the week. I fucking have no clue. For all we know, like he might be going high diff against these Yonko and Luffy, or he could be
He could be
getting low
going mid diff.
or we don't fucking know. I don't know.
Okay, he
Or
could be going
you get,
extra
or you could be like Yamato, bro. We don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah, we don't know.
we don't
yeah.
know. Can he
But
split the
if I
skies?
had to guess,
Who knows, bro?
if I had to guess, just with the Zoro bias in me, I would say high diff.
Look at this guy.
I would say, listen,
I-
I admit it. It's based off nothing but my bias. You can't hate me for that. You can't.
The reason why I've got a mid diff is because of Gear Fifth as well. I know Gear Fifth isn't as big of a jump, as in terms of power up as Advanced Conquerors, but I just think Gear Fifth puts him on, a bit of a higher level. And I don't know, man. I hope Shanks has got something that at least separates him from his right hand man. I don't know what it is.
Manifestation, bro.
More to Haki, you know what I mean? Like we're not done with all
Shanks
the
is
powering
Astra.
up.
Shanks
Yeah,
is
Shanks has
Astra.
got his exactly. Or
Shanks
maybe
is Astra.
cursed sword. What's the sword? Griffin, something like that. I don't know. Something. There has to be something more. It's not just Advanced Conquerors.
Nah, that's literally his whole bag, bro. Conquers is his whole bag.
But I mean, he's already an observation killer, so like he probably
That
gonna pull
comes
out
from
some
his
crazy
conquerors. That comes from his conquerors.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like the fact that he could do that, that means when his conquerors, he could probably do some other crazy shit
Yeah.
that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nah, Zoro, I don't know, man. Zoro, we need to see what he does in this arc or the next arc. He needs to get some feats for him, man. Some post-Wano feats to get some concrete scaling, because King is not enough, bro. He demolished King. Not really saying much.
Absolutely not. No,
He
yeah.
demolished
And like he
King,
still
bro.
has yet to use Coden in this arc. He hasn't even like, bro. This guy's like barely even using armor hockey. Like what the hell?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. I remember the Kaku kick. I mean the Zero kick Kaku week. Oh man, that was a crazy week.
Kaku versus Zoro. Yeah, they are a good duo, aren't they, huh?
Week, bro. Hey, like, this guy Zoro's be fight everybody. This guy fight Kaku, S-Hawk. Like who's next besides Kizaru, bro? He might actually get one more fight before Kizaru. Like one more little mini clash, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And you know what else is making it hard?
Mhm.
That we don't know how strong Zoro is. Everybody he's fought this arc, it's been inconclusive.
Yeah, it's been inconclusive. That is true.
Got taken out by Stussy. S-Hawk, it was a clash for like 2 seconds, and then they just stood next to each other. And now it's a 2v1, so we don't even know how he compares to S-Hawk. It's just weird. Like Oda is not giving us nothing in terms of his strength.
Damn, I need to eat, man. Fuck. I'm hungry. as shit,
Hungry,
bro.
bro. I'm about to order some pizza, man.
You're gonna order some shit.
It's earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna go downstairs get sign. Will you guys hold on the stream for me? While I go do that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on the stream for me. I'm gonna come back in like 5 minutes. In like 5 minutes.
All right, say that.
Cool.
Yo, Logia.
All right. So whilst Lage is gone, how are we gonna get this guy cancelled? What's the craziest thing I could say on stream?
You're nuts, bro. You're nuts. You're nuts. I'll be listening on my phone, bro. Don't think I won't be listening. I will be listening. Cool.
Let's interact with the chat. Let's see what these man saying. Bro, I'll be honest, Kunais, this Up the Score live guy is onto you, fam.
Wait, what
He said, "Bruh, how y'all okay with overhyping Zoro and admitting but can't stand Cat?" I'm gonna be real. The English there could have been better.
Wait. We're overhyping Zoro, but we can't, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like Zoro's like, all right, hold on. Let me re-break it down to you. Right? Katakuri is said to be undefeated, right?
Yeah,
Then
bro.
we find out that the strongest person he's ever fought is Luffy. Is WCI Luffy.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's like I'm really not moved by him. Like I'm not. I'm sorry. And like the power, like the level of power we're at now is just so far ahead of Katakuri. Like we just gotta leave him in the past. And you know the thing is like Katakuri, like where people place him, that's the problem. Like if you want to say he's like the second or third strongest younger commander, that's fine. But like there's people out there putting him with admirals and like still saying Zoro and him go extreme diff. Like we gotta cut it out. Like we have to. We have to. In terms of overrated Zoro, I literally told you, like, I have him go a high diff for Luffy purely off my bias. I don't know where he's at. Could be a low diff, could be I don't know. I'm just saying based off my bias, high diff. You can't hate me for it. I admit it, it's based on my bias. You can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And when
Like,
Katakuri comes back in the story, you know what Up the Score Live said? He said he's gonna fight an admiral. You've lost the plot, my friend. Katakuri's never getting shine like that again. He's done,
Wait,
man.
when he comes back, you know who he's fighting? Sanji. That's who he's fighting.
No, bro, he's not fighting. Even Sanji bodies, maybe not bodies, but actually maybe he does body Katakuri.
No, I agree. He probably does body Katakuri, but I still see him like fighting Sanji. Like,
but why would he fight him? Don't you think that he's like kind of like on our side now?
Potentially. Possibly.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because he was saying the man Iroh is here.
Oh, Iroh.
A stinky Sanji fan. Let's get him, Kunais.
Nigga, you act like I wasn't in the stream and I didn't know, bro. Listen, don't be a closeted Sanji fan, bro. I know you one of us, bro.
Wait, what?
Bro, I'm being serious. Bro, shall I actually tell you guys the truth? Live on stream. I feel like never mind. Don't worry. I'm gonna say the truth. Look.
Yeah.
Sanji, until he gets advanced conquerors, he's not even like which will maybe never happen. I can't compare him with the goats, Zoro and Luffy. I can't do it. It's the truth.
What do you mean? Like, you also said this earlier in the stream. I heard you go like, "Oh, Ben Beckman can be stronger than Zoro if he doesn't have Conqueror's coding." I'm like, what the fuck? Do you not think Zoro's stronger than Zoro right now?
All right, hold on. Let's slow down. If Ben Beckman doesn't have Conqueror's coating, he's a man with a gun. That's what he is.
No, he is. He's Izo but stronger. That's literally all he is.
Ben Beckman doesn't have Conqueror's
that
coating.
Blicky
He's
is dangerous, bro. Do you not remember the first episode? That Blicky was dangerous.
He's a glorified Usopp without advanced conquerors. I'm telling you.
Don't ever disrespect him, bro. Zenitsu is fucking not Zenitsu, bro. I'm fucking Usopp his ass, bro.
You guys know that Ben Beckman have coating. It's like
yeah, man.
Wait, what did you say, Oba?
It's like you know Beckman's gonna have coat.
No, I know that. I'm saying Kunais was saying he doesn't know. And I was saying if he doesn't have it, then he's trash.
Yo, Kunais is hella predators. I can't let for that.
I don't know. I never said I don't know. I said as time goes on, a lot of people I think should have 100% conquerors. I don't know if Oda's gonna do it. That's what I said.
Wait, can we talk about the chapter?
No, but that's just like
what chapter?
What's I
the one that just came out. Yeah.
Listen, if we talking about the chapter that just came out, bro, this had to be the fucking funniest shit, bro. This whole week, bro, this nigga kid has been getting slandered. They be saying the monkey took his shit, Rockstar took his shit, Ben Beckman took his shit, bro. And I don't know, in the earlier scans, they were saying that Kid said, that we might get more than an arm taken this time, bro. This nigga, Killer. Killer don't even believe in Kid, bro. It's looking bad out
Killers
here,
are up for that. Killers are up for that. Killer's been up.
Killer's always been an up. Look in the VC text I posted.
Of course he doesn't believe in him, bro. Look at where his captain led him to. He fucking giggling all the time now like a bitch, bro. Of course,
Kid is
of course,
the
you don't
show up.
believe in his captain.
What do you mean? Of course, he didn't believe in his captain. He believed him in against Big Mom. I mean, Big Mom's ass, but Big
You
Mom's
said it
ass.
yourself, man. I don't even have to say
Big Mom's
nothing.
ass, but
You
she's
know it
still a
yourself,
yonker.
man.
She's still a yonker.
I
Yeah, Big
mean,
Mom's a Yonko the
sure.
same way Buggy's a Yonko. We don't hype her
That
anymore, bro.
now that too far. That's when you go too far, man. The Big Mom's still with Conquerors. She's still like top tier.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand what Kid fans see, bro. When Zoro and Sanji
What do
could
you?
solo the Kid crew by themselves, I don't understand what you niggas see in Kid.
Look how you had to bring
It's
in
actually
Zoro.
true,
Guys.
you know. Zoro
You
and
see how
Sanji,
he
they solo
snuck
the
in
Kid crew
Zoro.
by themselves.
You see how he snuck in Zoro because you know you said Sanji. You know that killer.
I
No,
mean,
people,
Sanji
not
by
even
himself.
Zoro
I mean,
solos the Kid.
listen,
Wait,
Sanji by
Kunais, let me
himself
ask you
is
this.
solo.
Kunais, do you think Zoro can solo the Kid Pirates by himself? Wait, you're gonna bit muffled. Your mic is
Wait, where's Lage? Lage, you here?
Wait, hello,
No, Lage said he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
you're
gone
good
for a
now.
minute.
Yeah, Lage was gonna get food real quick. He said he'll be back. But
Why am I saying Lage, bro?
Because you know it's Lage. You know it's Lage.
talk about the Kid Pirates, like
Yeah,
with Kid,
Yeah,
y'all
all of
disgusting.
Kid's Pirates, yeah. Kid and Kid
like with
himself.
Kid. Oh, nah. I don't think you can do that.
See, why are you saying that, Oba, man? Not even Zoro beats the Kid
No, but
Pirates, man.
I'm saying Sanji, like I'm saying
Oh,
without
I know
Kid,
what you mean he's riding
without
his
Kid,
coattails. Yeah, I know.
without Kid, Sanji's not soloing the Kid Pirates.
I think
I don't
Without
think that.
Zoro,
I don't think. I
Sanji,
agree with that.
I feel like
So
without without Sanji, Zoro's not soloing the Kid Pirates either.
I think
Like
he
we
is.
talking about the
I'm
whole
not gonna
Pirates,
lie, I
right?
think he
And
is.
we talking Kid, Killer, and all the rest of them niggas. Heat and
Oh
Wire,
yeah,
Heat
yeah.
and Wire
With
are
Kid,
bums.
no. With Kid, he's not doing that. No, but without Kid, he one Tatsumaki taking out Killer and Cole. Respectfully.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Kid and his crew are
Respectfully.
getting bodied by Zoro and Sanji.
Oba, name more than 3 Kid Pirates.
Well, he can name 4. I think
You
that's it.
see, look what you did. Like,
Name
I don't think
3. More than 3.
more than. What do you mean more than 3?
So you
Three.
got
That's not
Heat,
Killer, Heat, or
Wire.
Wire. No.
There's
Name
literally
3 that's
nobody else
not
in the
Killer,
crew.
Heat,
Can
or Wire.
Sanji beat those 3
So
in one go?
I don't
Who
think Sanji
knows?
could beat those 3.
No.
I
Kid,
don't think
you
Sanji
know,
could.
Kid has like 16
Well,
members. They all have names, right?
okay, let's see
I
how
know they have
Honestly,
names,
father, you
but
might
actuality
as well
of
have
it.
16
but like, let's
Usops,
be
man. Them
real.
niggas are irrelevant.
Let's be real.
Wait.
Like, you're not gonna.
They didn't do
Let's see how
anything.
attached to reality
Usopp
is,
done more
man.
than them. They're below Usopp level. I think Sanji can beat Kid. I mean Sanji can beat Killer, and then Heat and
Heat and
Wire.
Wire.
They're not even at. I don't even know what level they're at. And then you got
Bro,
a bunch of
Sanji,
Usopp level niggas, bro.
Sanji Killer, they're gonna be moving so fast. The rest of the crew not even gonna be able to see what the hell going on. They're not
Exactly.
doing absolutely nothing. Sanji
I mean,
absolutely. Well, I'm not gonna
Sanji's
lie.
not doing
It
nothing.
really depends. It depends on what you have the diff for Sanji Killer. If you got going extreme
Yeah.
diff, then nah.
Yeah.
But
I
if you
think
got going like
extreme
high diff,
diff.
it's possible.
Whoa, you have them going extreme diff? What's wrong with you?
If you got
How
going
on earth
extreme
can
diff,
you
then
think
it's not
that,
possible.
bro? How on earth could you think Killer even stands a remote chance against Sanji, bro? This big Sanji we're talking about. Okay, we talking about E-Free Sanji, bro. We talking about the new Sanji, bro, not the old Sanji. We talking new Sanji, bro. Regeneration, exoskeleton, nigga faster than the eye can see. How is a nigga with fucking Sonic size gonna be competing with a nigga who's faster than light, bro? It's big Sanji. It's not even close.
That's a big song.
Like in One Piece, like forever now. That's not really saying much.
Yeah, true.
Whoa! There's a light man.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yo, I want
This
to address
nigga,
something though. The
this
guy
nigga Killer does not stand a chance. But go ahead.
up the score live said he's got a question for us. If Killer and Jinbei are in the final war, who are they fighting? I don't
fucking know. I don't really care
yeah,
either.
exactly, man. Who the hell knows, man? You know what? I think
Killer,
end of war they ain't even getting panels, man. Jinbei and Killer's
that's
definitely not getting a panel. Get
that's
out of here,
Pat.
man.
Killer getting more panels than Sanji.
Nah, you've
He's
lost the plot. If
scratching
I
out.
would have done that, that would be
Hey man,
disgusting, bro.
Killer's gonna
This
be
nigga
leading
Lopa
the
is
next
not
generation.
attached to reality whatsoever, man. He's
Killer's
reading
gonna
Two
be
Piece.
leading the next generation. Sanji's not leading the next generation.
Leading the next generation. You're disgusting, man.
Killer's leading the next generation.
You're gonna be using that line for the next 3 years just to get to the final war, and it's Killer versus what's his name?
Who's
Then
Sanji gonna fight?
tomorrow,
Lafitte? Lafitte? Like, come on.
Sanji's fighting Green Bull, and then he's gonna go on to fight a
Green
Gorosei.
who? Oh no,
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna fight Green Bull,
but
the Admiral,
forget
and then he's
about
gonna fight his.
leading the future generations. You have to
I
worry
don't.
about this nigga making it off Elbaf. You gotta worry about that.
Nah, I know that making it
Forget
on
about the
Elbaf.
future generations, but you gotta worry if he loses a limb or not, bro.
I know for a fact Shanks is not killing no one. Shanks is.
I didn't
Shanks
say he was gonna kill. We know Oda too pussy to kill off people, you know. But I mean, you know, he's gonna take an arm or two, man. It's
He's not
the
taking
MO
nothing.
now, bro.
Arm
It's
or
the MO.
two.
I will bet if Shanks takes an arm, whatever he takes from Kid, I'll take from myself. Because I know you're not taking nothing.
That's crazy.
He's taking
That
nothing
is
from
What days? Yo, Oba's about to be a limb
I do
short,
agree with
fam.
that, too. No, I
Yeah,
actually
you're
agree with that. I don't think
This guy's gonna
he'll lose
become
another
a
arm, bro.
cripple for what is it? Useless Captain Mid and his
That's
mid pirates.
No, he's not useful because he's not getting taken up. No one's taking
I
that.
mean,
I don't think
what
Kid's
has he
gonna lose
done, bro?
anything.
The
You
man
know what?
Kid has lost every encounter
this is
to
the thing,
Amir,
man.
unless he had help.
This is Sanji he doesn't stand a chance in these type of situations. Yeah, I know you're trying to put this on Kid, but you know what I'm saying? Like this is Kid.
See, this is what you have to do, bro. When you can't win the argument on Kid, you have to like reverse. I see what
We
you're
will
doing.
talk
I
about
understand
Sanji
what
as
you're
well.
doing. But
We will talk about Sanji as well.
Uber,
No,
you're
no,
actually
no.
a Kid fan. I thought
Yeah.
this was all a joke.
I'm actually a Kid fan, you joke, man.
That's crazy, bro.
No, I knew he was a
I'm
Kid
sorry to
fan
hear that.
when he made a bet with me and Wanda. I took his name for a while. That was good times.
Yeah, so I made a new bet.
Crazy.
I renewed the bet with Sage. I said
Cool.
by the end of Elbaf, Kid's gonna be stronger than Zara. So
Add me on that
Yeah,
bet. Add
will
me on
you
that bet.
dictate that?
you guys can I don't mind.
Wait, don't
Add
you
me on
already
that bet.
think he's stronger?
Huh?
Don't you already think Kid is stronger than Zoro? Or am I
He might
bugging?
be, but there's no proof for it right now. He hasn't shown me. I'm not lying. I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, but add
But
me
I
to
think
that bet.
I think he's gonna look stronger in this fight.
Okay, yeah. We thought a lot of things, bro, and Kid did
Oba.
not meet any of those expectations.
Oh, but do you think Kid is gonna get advanced conquerors?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Yeah, based.
Yo,
I agree.
Iro.
I agree.
yes. Do you
What's up?
actually think he's getting it?
Yeah.
Right.
Check the contract, man. Rufy wrote my my thing down. I wrote
Oh,
it.
well,
I
yeah,
think he's getting coded also. I think he's getting coded also.
Yeah.
that means he's leaving law in the dust. Yo, hey, I've been in a partnership with these law fans. When he gets conquered,
This guy, you gonna leave
that
him?
This nigga is gonna snake the shit out of them when he
partnership is
gets Yo,
Oh,
the
dude,
reason
you're an
law
evil
fans
guy,
are
man.
helping Kid fans is because it's mutually assured destruction. If one of them is trash, the other is gonna be trash too, bro. That's why they're helping each other, bro. It's mutually assured destruction if
That's a
both their
fact.
characters is ass.
I mean, your credits, but he's sort of speaking facts. When he gets
Yo,
conquered,
I got a question for Iro. Yo, Iro,
What's up?
who winning, Sanji or Kid?
Oh, that's
Of course,
crazy.
it's
You're
Big Sanj.
nuts.
be
You
honest,
know it's
nigga.
Big Sanj.
Be honest, nigga.
What is he gonna do to stop him, bro? What
Be
can Kid
honest.
do to stop Sanji?
Be
The
honest.
nigga is not fast enough to dodge an attack, bro.
What did these
He got a
guys
weak.
say?
I mean,
Be
he got a nice chin, right? He can take a hit or two, right? But Sanji specializes in cooking niggas, bro. He specializes in cooking with steel,
in
bro.
cooking
He
queen.
gonna
In
melt his
cooking
shit, bro.
queen. In cooking queen. Like when we talk about top
Wait.
queens, we don't talk about Sanji. Like
Do y'all think
come
the
on, man.
exoskeleton is like actual like metal coated bones, or y'all think like Oda hasn't got that far?
I mean, we don't know. It's a metallic alloy type shit, but we don't know if it's actually metal.
Nice.
And even if it is, right, I feel like if you coat your shit in hockey, right, like it's not gonna be affected. So I mean, I don't think he's gonna do like a Magneto and like with Wolverine and pull out his exoskeleton. But if he does, respect. But he's not demonstrated that kind of magnetism, and Sanji doesn't seem to have been affected like that.
Queen was already crushing this nigga, and you're telling me Queen's attack is like stronger than Kid? Hell no, man.
What do you mean Queen was crushing? Wait.
Queen
got
crushed him.
two
He
attacks.
just like snapped his bones back. So even if Kid
Queen
starts
saved
suplexing my man, he's just gonna stand up. He's gonna start doing the and he'll be alright.
Wait, after the
but he got
exoskeleton,
damaged.
Queen only got two hits in though.
He still gets damaged.
No, he regen, bro.
The niggas
No,
not,
no.
the
Sanji
niggas
After
got
not
after
really
regen.
Sanji got the
regen.
exoskeleton,
He
right?
still
So
gets
when his
damaged.
bones snap back into place,
You know what's
he only got
crazy?
hit by 2 queen attacks.
Even his organs got damaged. Do you guys know this, by the way? Sanji's organs got damaged, and he even regen those. So internal damage doesn't even. Sanji's that guy, man. I forgot about that. I
So if
used to
he's
be a fan.
regening, I'm just asking a question. If he's regening, why is he passed out on the floor? Like I don't understand
Because
that.
man, he had to rest, bro. It's been a long
I
night.
mean,
Yeah,
Like he had to
but that's
regeneration.
what it's
sleep.
I mean,
regen.
there's different ways regeneration works, right? And like we see with different generations of Wolverine, like sometimes he has endless stamina. Other times, like regenerating gets him tired of shit, and he has to like take a nap or like sleep for a while. So I mean, it could be the case that when the nigga is and he's passed out, it's just really from like fatigue from transforming or fatigue from like going that fast, not fatigue from injury.
And we know, first of all, we know that the Straw Hats
Nah,
always do that shit where, what the hell? All right, never mind. We know that the Straw Hats always do this thing where they just they like pass out after they're done fighting. You know what I mean? Like I remember, I think they done it in Alabasta. They were all standing, and then they were like, "Oh, there's no one else to fight," and then boom, they just pass out because you might
I'm
as well
not
just
taking no.
relax.
So you're
And
saying you took no damage,
Sanji got
like
up straight away when he sensed that gear 15, so he could have gotten up the whole time. He was just resting, bro. He doesn't need to fight anyone.
the guy fell on the floor, like he dropped. Damn,
You guys see in this VC text chat, what's this
what
guy
is this?
doing, man? Mihawk fans.
But by the way, Wolverine doesn't
Free,
get tired. I don't know what that.
Kadas, that's your man, man.
Who knows, bro? Come on,
That's
bro.
your guy. That's one of you guys, New York fans, man.
What happened? What about me,
Check
man?
the VC text.
Let me see.
This brother is down bad. This brother's starving.
Only New York fans, man.
I had. You got hacked. That's tough.
Only
I'm
New York
back, I'm
fans.
back, I'm back.
You see me?
By the way, Loba, you little prick, bringing up the fucking bet. Just to get you on record, right? Get you on record. If that guy kid does not get coated, you lost the bet, right?
What are you talking about?
If he doesn't get coated by the end of the arc, you've lost the bet, right?
No, estás no inglés. I don't know what you're saying. What is
I don't know what
you're
wait, what, you know English?
What
Wait, no,
are you
how
talking
blessed no
about?
English?
Yo,
Bro?
what?
Is that what's going on?
The
This
arc
guy's
is
hitting
not
me with the
finished
little
until it's
baby,
finished,
bro.
man. Arc is not finished until it's finished.
Fairs,
It all
fairs.
depends because, like, let's say this Sage, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's inevitable. I think Shanks is definitely using Conquerors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna use Conquerors.
He already
in the
has.
fight.
I mean,
Hey, Aaron, still taking
Mhm.
L's, man. But
what?
Shanks is gonna use Conquerors Cohen, and if he does trash against it, then fine. Cause I know for a fact Shanks is stronger than Zoro. You know what I'm saying? And his Conquerors is definitely better than Zoro's.
Okay.
You
If he
don't
does
find
good
me
against it,
disagreeing with you. I don't disagree.
if he does well against it, I can still argue.
I mean, you can argue for anything, bro. You can be disingenuous about anything. I mean,
But that's not disingenuous. If someone's doing well,
I mean, listen. If he has
against
the
Cohen,
feats, you know, I
I'm
can't say nothing about it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If he really does have the feats, right? He takes this nigga Shanks to a high diff. I really can't say shit about him being like Zoro being stronger than him. But I don't think that's happening. And I know you don't think that's happening either, bro. We know his track
I
record.
definitely think
The man has
I
been
definitely
taking
think
L's
it's
since
happening.
day one, bro. Just the nigga,
Taking him
he
high
knew he
diff.
was an L man from the beginning because he only had a higher body than Luffy because he was killing civilians, an evil prick. This nigga, the whole fucking
But you
time,
call it an
this nigga was
L,
taking
but
L's, bro. The nigga was taking L's the whole time,
taking
bro.
Shanks to a high diff is still an L. He's still losing to Shanks.
Whoa,
But
wait.
it's taking him to a high diff.
Taking
I
Shanks to a
don't
high
how
diff
you
is a
taking him to a
W
high diff.
for a kid. We talk about kid standards here. We're not talking about Zoro, Luffy standards, right? We
But
talk
Zoro's
about kid
standards
standards.
being king. He's being king.
Well,
Is that really like taking
I mean,
Shanks to a high
it's
diff?
scarring Kaido. It's scarring Kaido.
Taking
It's
Shanks to a
scarring
high
Kaido
diff.
before Conquerors.
No,
It's
but
scarring Kaido before. That's
he already
the Zoro W's, bro.
no. He had Conquerors. He had Conquerors when he
Yeah.
squad Kaido.
When I say
Let's not
Conquerors, I
do
mean
that
coding.
now.
I mean coding. You know what I mean. Stop being
coating
pedantic.
too. I mean coating too.
Well, you think he had coding when he was fighting Kaido? What? What are you smoking?
When he
Please show
scarred
me a
Kaido,
panel.
when he scarred Kaido, he had coding.
I do not remember seeing coding on his sword.
It's not
I need
just
to go
because it's
reread
not
this shit.
Black Lightning. It was still
Isn't
like
that
he
the
looked at the
signifier of
scar.
coding? What, the black lightning? Am I
He's
bugging?
Yeah, but it was like the first time. It was shown before even Luffy used it. That's why I don't think it had black lightning on it.
When Luffy first used it, wasn't there fucking like space between the attacks? There was black lightning.
Yeah,
What?
but he used it after, like it was drawn differently after Luffy awakened it. Am I tripping? It was it not drawn differently after Luffy awakened it?
Wasn't
Kaido
it like
used it in
when
Act
Zoro
1.
awakened it was the same as Luffy's, right? At the beginning, like this shit was fucking black lightning flowing out of his sword.
When?
When he
When?
awakened it against King, remember? The when he just gives all his fucking hockey to the sword and then he
That's what I think he did.
conquers what he's planning for himself. That's when he
That's
first
what I
gets
think.
Cody.
That's what I think he did on the rooftop. He gave all his haki out to Enma, and because he said he was gonna use everything he got, right?
Yeah,
And then that's
yeah.
what he did. That's the same. That's the exact same
Uh,
thing. So that's why I think
I
he
don't
used
think
code.
that's the same exact thing.
I do think that's the exact same thing because he looked at this scar, and then it's portrayed that the attack. He looked at his scar and he's like, "Oh, you have code."
No, he said you have conquerors. He didn't say you have coding, but I mean, there's no coding word, but like,
No, I know he said conquerors, but I'm saying I just said he has conquerors after he done the attack.
over. I honestly don't think that's what it is. I'm
Well, I think it's
reading Wano arc right
conquerors
now.
until.
I don't remember that being the case at all.
No, I remember everyone arguing it was conquerors coding when it happened. I don't know what changed, but
They saw actual conquerors coding.
Yeah, I don't know what changed either, man.
that's what I'm saying, Sage. Like,
That is a very good point. I remember at the time everyone was swearing up and down Zoro used coating
that
in
was
that
conquerors
moment
coding, but
until something
now they
happened.
want to
I don't know
take it
what
back.
happened, bro. I don't know what happened, but niggas just started changing their mind on it. Started singing a whole different tune. I don't know what
All
happened
different tune, Sage.
though. I don't know
All
what
different
happened though.
tune.
I don't know what happened.
But it's what it
I
is,
think
man. It is.
chapter 10. What is it? 1010 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it is what it is, right?
It is what it
These
is. The
kid
switch
fans
up is
think
crazy.
conquerors
The
hockey
switch up
equals
is crazy,
coding.
man.
I don't think it's a switch up to change your mind when you have more information.
I mean, you actually.
Yeah, but what
I
more?
think it's
You actually
more. It's
didn't get more
proven more.
information though. You didn't get more information though. What more information
Yeah,
did you get?
You know what? You're right. I don't know. Well, I don't know if we got more information.
but
You're
it
right.
is what it is. But I'm saying taking Shanks high diff is a better feat than Garden high diff. Am I wrong? Or
I mean, yeah.
even actually no. Even taking
How do you guys even get to this?
Shanks to a mid diff is better than Scar and Kaido. If I'm being honest. If
Oh
I'm being
yeah,
honest.
that's how we got to it. Yeah. By the way, he ain't taking no Shanks to a mid if he doesn't have Cohen.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm saying like obviously if he doesn't have Cohen, I think it's very 0.1% chance he
so you lost the bet.
takes. I'm saying it's 0.1%. It's still a chance. It's still a chance. You
No,
know what I'm
because
saying?
our bet wasn't that you will have better feats. Our bet was he will be stronger. so it
Yeah,
doesn't
but I'm
matter.
saying okay, but how do you prove someone's stronger? Like it's by their feats. Like
That's true. But then, bro, let's be real. Like, the nigga's not gonna get no feats without Cohen. That's gonna be better than Zoro. Like, let's be real.
I mean, who knows?
Hey, someone fucking botted my Discord, bro. Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, some nude guy. That's your Mihawk guys,
Ayo,
man.
chill.
That brother was horny, man. I saw that shit in the VC text chat, man. You know, if you're sending links like that on Discord, you are down horrendous. You're down bad.
It's a bot.
It's not a bot, bro.
But the thing that confuses me is right. Your belief in Kid, I feel, is like entirely unwarranted, right? I understand you're a Kid fan, right? And me on like no hate and shit. Just thinking about this nigga's track record, right? The man has a track record of like never getting his get back, bro. He never got his get back against Kaido. He never got his get back against the Pooh. He never got his get back against Queen and the nigga that was torturing him in Udon prison too, bro. He never got his shit against the fucking Ben Beckman, and I don't think he's going like from the three examples we've seen. He's never gotten his get back. He had a prime opportunity to get a poo. And like what? Apu was even taunting him too, bro. And the nigga did nothing about it. He's proven to us consistently that he a bitch, bro. I don't know what else to say.
I mean,
He a
he
bitch.
attacked Apu, but I mean, he didn't. If you wanted him to kill him, I mean, I don't know.
Nigga, do you think? Wait. Maybe I even have a higher opinion of Kid than you. Cause I think if he needed to, him and Killer can handle Apu.
They can handle Apu, but he hit,
But why
he beat
didn't
him
they,
up,
bro? Do they not
and
need
then
to
he
get their
just
get
left
back?
him. But I don't know. But you clearly don't have a higher opinion of Kid than me because you think Sanji's belt, which is appalling. That's just appalling.
Hey,
That is
hey,
crazy.
I
That's
think
crazy.
he can.
That's what
beat
I'm saying.
Apu.
This is what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he
Like,
can
I
catch and
think
beat Apu.
it's like if we're like being dead honest, right? Kid is not going to. I don't think Kid's gonna look bad against Shanks. This is what it is. It's like Law.
I
I don't
mean,
think
from his
Law is gonna
track
be.
record, I do think he is gonna.
What?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. From his
Did I
track
just hear
record,
that? Kid is not going to
yeah.
look bad against Shanks.
Yes, Kid is not going
Where
to
is this
look
coming from?
bad.
You think Oda's never made Kid look bad, but you acting like Kid is Zoro. He's not Zoro. He's not him. Oda does not give two hoots. He'll make Kid look
Hey,
awful.
Yo,
hey,
that
hey.
is so crazy coming from you. Yo,
Listen,
You guys think I'm not a Sanji fan. I'm telling you guys, I've accepted it. Zoro is the
Guys,
character
hilarious, bro.
that you send in and he looks impressive. Sanji is the guy you send in and he makes the other guy look impressive. That's the whole thing. That's the thing. And Kid is not
Guys,
Zoro. Kid is
guys,
you make Kid
guys.
look
Yo,
bad.
Logan.
When
Logan,
Law,
that's a fact, but you're still a zombie
hey
fan.
man, when Law was doing his little thing, on Blackbeard, you know what I'm saying? People didn't expect that. It's gonna
but we
same
know the
thing's
type
gonna
of character
happen.
Blackbeard is,
The
and we know who Shanks
same bit, like it's too predictable. You're gonna make this guy who you gave 3 billion bounty to just get trashed on. Like it doesn't make sense. He's not
Oh,
that
but
simple.
we know who Blackbeard is, right? Blackbeard is the type of nigga to look like a clown, but really be deadly, bro. That's the shit about him, right? Remember at the beginning of the Ace fight, that man
No,
looked
but
like
I'm
a
just saying
goofball,
overall for
like he
both of
was
these
bellied
guys,
over screaming. But then at
but
the
for
end, he fucking murked Ace. Think about it now, bro. He's
but
looking
I'm
like a
saying
little
for
bit of a
both of these
goofball having
guys,
to be saved by Pegasus. But we know he gonna be putting Law on a t-shirt, bro. That's the type of nigga he is. We know this.
Blackbeard's gonna beat him. But for both of these guys, like for them giving 3 billion berry bounties, you could say they're not Zoro, but the
You
guys
know,
got the same
we
bounty
know
as
those are Mickey
Luffy.
Mouse bounties, bro.
But that's
That's like
why they're
that's like
making
the
them.
Raptors in
That's why
2019,
they
bro. That's
make.
the
I
Mickey
mean,
Mouse
listen,
ring.
you could troll, but that's why they're making them face
Hey,
against
don't say that
Blackbeard
about the
and
Raptors.
Shanks.
Don't say that about the Raptors, bro. Chill
You
out.
should have said the bubble ring. Bubble
Whoa,
ring.
No,
whoa,
I
whoa,
can't
whoa,
say
whoa!
that about
Don't say
the
that about the
Lakers.
bubble either, bro. Whoa, don't say that.
I mean, bro, when you think about their run, bro, how many of the top superstars were injured, bro? But well, you know what? We'll hold off on this. We'll come back to the real shit, bro. But yeah, no, I'm just saying
wait,
we
what
know
year are
the
you
type of
talking
nigga
about?
kid is.
Yeah, that was just KD, bro. He was the only one that was injured. What are you talking about? The
No, even
Raptors
up to
win.
their whole run, like what the teams they face.
Bro, they
You're
played that
talking about
Philadelphia team, and that Philadelphia team was OP,
Wasn't
fam.
Joel injured?
Nah,
no,
Joel
Y'all
Embiid
bugging.
went crying. You don't remember?
no, he wasn't
He wasn't
injured. He
playing.
just stunk,
I've never
bro. That's
seen
all.
so
He just
much
stunk.
black people
It's
dominating.
My
credits,
bad, my
man.
bad.
He just
Minus five
stunk.
points.
Wait, let's go back to the shit. It was a random
Yeah,
back to
let's go back
Raptors.
to this
I
shit.
think I
No,
think
we'll come
what
back to this another day. We'll come back to this
I,
another day. Okay.
I think what I was trying to say is that the Mickey Mouse bounties are like I've heard before that it's closer to like Luffy's 1.5 billion Fifth Emperor shit, or like kind of overblown.
That's exactly what I mean to say. I'm glad he understood, man. What I'm trying to say is,
But
bro, we know the
Lyra, you know what I'm saying? When your character has hate, you need to pass it on to others. You know what I'm saying? So this is his way of coping.
no.
This is his way of coping and just trying to
Yeah,
wish bad. Don't wish bad on
No,
others.
okay, you're trying to find a
Arrow,
motive, right? But I'll tell you the motive,
don't
right?
wish
I'm just
bad
saying,
on others. That's haram. Come on now.
I'm not
You know,
slandering,
kid.
bro. I'm just feel like this is the truth about him. From what we've seen, it's who we know. They are who we thought they were, bro. We know who this nigga kid is, and he's consistently the what if loser he parallels Luffy
No,
as
but
if
this is
the
the
what
thing.
if
This is the
loser
thing,
who
though. Like
loses.
why
from
does
what
that
you're
make law?
saying. Wow.
Law is like the lovable sidekick.
He said the lovable sidekick, but
That's crazy.
who's he? Like Law doesn't even have that much of a good track record. Like his
To be
track
fair,
record
Law is not a perennial loser. Like Kid is a perennial loser. To be fair,
But
Yeah.
against who though? Against who? Against who? You have
who
to
cares?
understand.
The fuck?
What do you mean? Who cares?
Who
How many
cares?
times
He's
did
still
Luffy
losing.
lose? Wait. How many times did Luffy lose?
It
Four,
does.
five,
No,
four times?
it's not the same. Not the same.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
wait.
Luffy wins at the end. Kid never does, bro.
What do you mean? It's not. Hey man,
Yeah,
Kid
because
beat Big
his
Mom.
wins
Can I not
actually
beat
do
Big Mom?
cancel out his L's. But with Kid, like he
No,
just
it
has a lot
doesn't,
more L's than he
man.
has W's. That's true.
Like, let's think about it. He
That's
didn't
true.
get
That is
back
true. He
a
does have a
single
lot more
person
I
who
L's.
didn't won.
Okay. Let's
Did he
compare
beat
the
Aokiji? Did he beat Aokiji? Because he got slammed by Aokiji. Did he
Wait,
beat Aokiji?
did who beat Aokiji?
Luffy. That's an L,
Luffy.
right?
No,
Does that
Yeah.
count as an L?
That's an L.
There's no
Okay.
way that's the point you're making, bro.
Yeah,
You can
there's no
compare
way that's
it.
the
But
point I'm
but
making,
you're
bro.
saying I'm saying
Where's
no
his
way.
get back on Shanks?
No
Did Kid
way.
beat Shanks?
Did Luffy beat Akainu?
Did
Wait a minute.
There's
Kid
no
beat
way
Kaido?
this nigga's talking about Marineford, bro.
Did
That's
Kid
no
beat Kaido?
way.
Did he
Did
save
Kid beat
Ace?
Queen?
Wait. Did Luffy save Ace? Tell me that.
He
Did
did.
save
I
Ace?
mean, he did.
He did save Ace. He did save Ace.
Why
Bro,
is Ace not alive?
Ace went to go kill himself, bro.
Yeah,
Ace went to go
Ace-
kill himself.
Oh, don't. We're not slandering Ace.
Tell
I
Luffy
wouldn't.
to
Ace
kill
is-
Nah,
himself.
kill himself
Let's
is
be
don't worry,
honest.
kill himself is crazy, bro.
I understand Ace and everything he did, but at the end of
So
the day, he
no,
did
but
kill
think
himself.
about it. Akainu's talk no
I mean,
jutsu
he only
is
did what Luffy and Roger would have done.
Akainu
But he
has
still killed
more
himself.
persuasive words on Ace than Luffy does.
Bro,
Think about
Luffy,
that. Like,
bro, Luffy was dead, bro.
this
Luffy
nigga
was dead.
persuaded his ass. Like what?
Bro, you're taking the point too literal, bro.
No,
The
but I'm
general
saying
idea
like
is
these
the
guys
general
they take
idea.
L's.
The general idea, no, but the general idea of Kid, he is a bit more of a loser than Luffy and Law, bro. Like, let's keep it real, bro.
No, yeah, of course.
He
I
is,
agree
yeah.
they lose, but I think they all lose. Like
But they
I mean,
all lose, but the way they lose is different.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Law.
Kid
Is it
is
the
a,
way
you
they-
know
Okay,
what
let's
I'm
compare.
saying? It's too
let's compare
repetitive.
it.
There's too many
Because-
hours, bro. You know what I mean?
Because when Luffy loses to-
Dofi was putting his Glock in this nigga's body. So I mean,
When Luffy loses to Aokiji, he then gets a get back and like does something spectacular, like fucking the whole
a
Enies lobby
get back
shit.
on Aokiji
Ooh,
when?
No. I'm saying like on the Marines in general. Like he fucking like goes into
Nah,
Enies
that
lobby
doesn't count. I don't count
and triples his bounty. Then whenever
I don't
he
count
lost his Sabaody, and then he fucking causes another incident and impel down, and then he loses Ace. He comes back and becomes a
That's
Yonko.
another L.
Like it's like look, come on. It kind of like. For every L, you can understand he reviews, and then he comes back even better and looks
I
dominant.
mean, he
Kid, the
didn't
best
beat
kid could
Mihawk.
do,
He
the
didn't beat
best
Mihawk.
kid could, the best kid could do is
Did he
like
beat
have
Mihawk?
tag team with Law,
No.
a person who isn't that much of a perpetual loser, and ride off of his success. If we want to really see it that way, because like let's be honest, without Law, Kid would not have beaten
So
Big Mom.
Law could beat Big Mom by himself. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm
Okay,
saying
so
at all.
they both
All-
needed each other. So you could
That's-
say one.
Okay,
one's
but
better in
at the end of the
fight.
day, he needed somebody to beat Big Mom. Luffy, he didn't need anybody to beat Katakuri. Luffy didn't need anybody to beat Doflamingo. Well, he kind of did. but not really.
Whoa. Okay,
He
then,
didn't.
so
He kind of.
you're
Let's
even
be honest.
beating
Let's be
yourself.
honest. He didn't.
You're
He
being-
didn't need
No,
people
of
to
course,
be
Luffy's gonna
Caesar,
look better
Horty.
than.
He
I'm not
didn't need
saying
people for this stuff.
you're
The
okay, but
best
you're
he could
saying
do is tie. The best he could do is come up with a fucking like tie with like Law, and even then that's an L for Kid because he still let Kaido go. He still let Kaido slide. With him being up there on the roof, he ran from Kaido. He ran.
Nah,
from
remember what he
Kaido
said?
to go
We're
fight
fighting
Big
for a
Mom.
new purpose now, and he looked to Luffy like, I'm like, no way, they did this thing like this. Remember what he was saying?
This
Oh,
nigga gave up.
like
That's
this
not-
is
I'm
great.
telling
I'm not
you,
saying Kid is
he's
better
the
than
runt of
Luffy,
the litter. If you
right?
consider the
But I'm
supernova, bro,
saying-
he's
I'm
really
saying
the runt of the litter.
they all take L's, and obviously, I'm not comparing this guy to the guy who has to take a W. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Luffy has to win.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
the
But
main character,
okay.
and he has to be the Pirate King. No, I'm not saying that, right? Because obviously, it's the easiest thing to dick ride Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Is a guy who has to win in the end, and is guaranteed to win.
Well, now you're arguing meta narrative instead of the actual narrative that we have, right? Because
Yeah,
I
but the
presented the
meta-
dichotomy.
the narrative is
Hold on,
that-
let me finish. I presented the dichotomy of how this nigga, like in the new world, his success is like counterpart. I mean, Luffy's success is counterpart to his failure, right? I feel like that's the parallel Oda's trying to draw for us. And when you look at it, he is a perennial loser. The man just takes L's and can never really get a dub, bro. And when he does, it's always with an asterisk.
And to be honest, I'm like Sage already like heard me get scolded on this but before because I used to think this way. Kid, here's the big thing with Kid. Whenever he loses, all he does is not do anything. He just goes back harder. Luffy, whenever he loses, he like rethinks his methods. He's like, oh, I can't beat him. I'll just let his future sight run out, or oh, I'll just gain observation hockey. Kid never goes with a plan. He just like, I'm just gonna gather metal in the castle. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of Kaido. Like,
Wait,
he
you
doesn't
say,
review.
but Luffy's plan is just him getting stronger. They all
What
get
what
stronger. Look, but
okay,
this is the
okay,
thing.
okay. But what did Kid do? Like, what was his plan to get
No,
stronger?
but
He
this is the
didn't
thing.
get
Yeah,
stronger.
he did
All
get
he
stronger.
did,
Wait, Kid
no,
never got stronger from the last
no,
time
no,
he
no,
fought
no,
Shanks.
Whoa.
no,
He
no, no.
gets more
That's not
scraps
what
of
I'm.
metal. That's how he gets stronger. He gets more scraps of
Yeah,
metal.
yeah. No, I'm not trying to say.
He
I'm not.
got awakening. So I
He
mean,
didn't have a plan though. Like him getting physically stronger from like just battles is whatever.
oh,
Like you can do that. But like Luffy literally improves on an aspect about
but
himself. He either
that's
buffs his devil fruit, buffs
that's
his
what Rayleigh
hockey,
said. That's
or
what Rayleigh
buffs or
said is
combines
the.
them both.
But that's the fact of the new world. You either fight the Yonkers or you join up with them. And these guys all decided to fight the Yonkers.
Yeah,
That's
but
the only
doesn't
plan. That's the
Kid does
only. These
no,
guys
no, but you're
go
getting away from
as
the point. Kid doesn't like
no, but I
review.
don't
He
get your
doesn't.
point. It's not really. I don't see it as a. You know what I'm saying? A point. It's just him saying, okay, I'm going in this fight to get stronger. That's what everyone does.
No,
I
but
don't see it as
Luffy actually has a plan to like what he's gonna get stronger on. Kid just like goes in there, fucking says, "I'm just gonna get more metal, and then I'm just gonna like body slam this bitch." He doesn't think like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, look,
And
even
the
with
reason why I don't
when
agree
he
with that,
after Luffy trained, right, and he went to go fight Kaido, he got bodied, right, and then he gets knocked out. He gets conquerors, right. Like, I don't think Luffy planned for that. Like prior when he was training with Hyogoro, and then he gets beat again, even though it was a sneak attack, and then
Look,
he gets Gear 5.
no,
These
but
factors, no, but these factors are not really planned for. Like you're
no,
saying, they're not. They just happen
but
because
they
he's
were.
going into
Really, think about it. Hyogoro. You just mentioned Hyogoro training. He was training Hyogoro. Why? Because he lost to Kaido the previous time. It didn't work out the same. So he's like, oh, I'm going to train my armament hockey to pierce Kaido's skin because I can't like do damage to this man. Then he got like conquerors because through the training that he got from who? Hyogoro. Because like that's how you get conquerors
man,
coding.
you know it was the exact same thing with Kid though, right? The first time he lost to Kaido, it's implied.
he thought of different ways to
yeah,
hurt
to
Kaido.
hurt Kaido because he literally says, "Oh, I'm gonna use compacting and compressing to get through."
Hey,
Even
man.
Killer says before he does a Sonic Scyther, "Oh, the last time your tough hide gave us trouble, like it gave us trouble, but now it doesn't give him trouble anymore." So obviously these new abilities are not things they had in the first time they fought Kaido. They did have
And
they did have the same reflection in their abilities and came back better.
I'll give it to you, but
What do you mean I'll give it to you? That's
everybody.
literally what they said.
That's in the
No,
story.
no, no.
First,
I'll
I
give
didn't
it
say
to
it.
no. I literally said I'll give it to you. I'll say yeah. I agree. You make a good.
Why are you
You make a
shaking?
point.
Why is the guy
You make
shaking?
a no. You make a good point. But I'm just saying like I
Okay,
agree.
And
Yeah.
you call me
we,
the
we
kid
stopped
hater.
Kid
That's
out
It's
crazy.
like
enough
the
today,
shit.
bro.
It's
We,
like
we
the
stopped
shit.
Kid
That's
out.
crazy.
Kid enough.
Luffy's overrated.
Apparently I'm
We
the kid
stopped
hater
Kid
as
out
well.
enough.
That's crazy.
Huh?
Apparently I'm the
We
kid hater.
stopped Kid out enough today, bro. We can let it
That's
go.
in
We
the
can move
story.
on.
No, wait, Lage, that's in the story.
Yeah, that is
Though.
the
You can't.
story.
I'm not
That's in the
disagreeing.
story. You
I'm not
can't.
disagreeing. Like,
No,
you're
no,
making it sound like I'm.
Sage said I'm not. Apparently, I'm the kid. That's in the. Like, you just saying.
Nah,
What you
bro.
saying.
It is what it is, man. Look.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just like I guess like yeah, because it
No,
is true,
but
but it's
you
like
saying
shit.
Luffy plans for everything in the fight, like it's just like
No, I'm
I
not
don't
calling
think
him
that's
fucking
true.
Batman. I'm not calling him
No,
Batman
I'm
now.
saying plans for every time he loses. But I don't think he plans like the random power ups he gets.
He doesn't plant the random power ups.
No, but he usually tries to find another way around, right? Because remember against Crocodile when he's getting dried up,
No,
he just get more water.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
he's saying, every time he loses,
No,
like
I'm not talking about like,
a
the random power ups, but like he does like like reflect. Like with Kid, it didn't figure out like a reflect until Sage's point in which yeah he did figure out a different way to hurt Kaido, which I guess.
Hey, more scraps of metal, bro. And his awakening, throwing people against scraps of metal.
Oh my god, bro! His
It's
awakening is just
absolutely
tagged.
brilliant, man.
It's literally just tagged. Like Law already has his awakening. Like
Oh, it's brilliant, man. You don't see the genius in it, man. You're like
I
a
mean,
worse tornado.
it can be good. It can be better. It can't do crazy shit depending how Oda wants to make it. But I don't know. For now, it's like it's just tagged to me.
I thought the railgun was gonna be a lot more powerful, man. Because railguns typically have are like really
No,
fucking cool weapons in anime and manga.
it
But
is.
it's
Isn't
just
isn't a
Kid
railgun
is
just
so
metal though?
ass.
No,
Kid is
it
like
is
the worst
though.
one I've seen.
No. Kid. It's just because Oda, like, to be honest, post time skip, the way he draws scale isn't as like. I'll be honest. I don't think it's as good as he used to draw before because
Or impact.
Kid's railgun, like it actually like on paper, Big Mom is like the size of feet of two floors in Onigashima. Like she's gigantic, right? And like his railgun to envelop like almost all of her, like that's a big ass like laser, bro. If that shit like hit Luffy, that should be like covering him like a Kamehameha. But it just doesn't look that way. I guess I don't know. Oda post like time skip like at certain point in one, it just doesn't look like he can draw either scale or impact as well as he could before. Like compared to like Skypiea, where like everything just looked destructive from an L. Like an L literally looked like a god before. While like Big Mom, it doesn't like on Big Mom. These superior attacks don't look like they measure up. But the railgun is on paper really good. It just doesn't look that way because Big Mom was kind of just tanking it.
Uh, I feel like Kid's gotten stomped out enough today. We can move
It's
on from
unfortunate.
the.
It's unfortunate that we have to stomp out Kid because I mean,
It only
that is
happened
kind
to
of
you
that is
here,
kind of the
man.
point of this chapter, man. You know what I mean? That Shanks gonna
This
stomp
chap,
him out.
hey, man, if he does well, if he does well, you guys, it's gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's gonna
understand.
be.
Hey
Oh,
It's
but I
gonna
man.
be
understand your
hilarious.
point because you can even ask Sage. I've been on him because I disagree with some of his kid takes, but at the same time I kind of don't because he does make good points. But I do want to see Kid do well.
No, but
I don't want
I'm
to see
saying,
I
Kid do well.
definitely do not want to see him do well. Definitely.
no, but
Hey,
I'm saying,
hey,
I
I
definitely
really
Wait,
hope
wait,
do
you mean
Rock
for
not
Shanks?
Stars
want him
to
to
fight
do
You
well,
want
Kid.
it
bro.
for Shanks? For Shanks' sake, or for just like Kid's own fucking
Like,
because Kid.
bro, to be anti-Kid, to be for Shank, anything, bro. I would want to slice and dice it. I do not want Kid to fucking
It
be Shank.
matches the agenda,
Yo,
hey,
bro.
man,
If I
The
could get it my
agendas have
way,
aligned.
if I could get it my way, that nigga Kid would be looking like Act 1 Luffy, bro. If I could get it my
You gonna have him and Rockstar
bro.
fight, bro? You gonna have him
this
Wait,
and
is the
you.
Rockstar
thing.
fight?
This is the thing. As long as he's not Brook or Sanji, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Brooke,
Like,
what?
Oh, you wish he was Sanji. You
you
wish he
know
was
what I'm
Wait,
saying?
Sanji.
wait. I was gonna ask
You
that. I was
wish
gonna ask
he
that.
was
Wait, wait,
Brook,
Sanji,
wait.
bro.
Brook or
I'm gonna.
Sanji level, like, even though
Uh,
Brook and Sanji are very close,
oh,
like,
That's
I don't
crazy.
see it.
Brooke and
You know, I
Sanji are
don't
close.
see it personally.
Brooke and
I
Sanji are
don't see
close.
it that way. I don't see
nigga,
it.
This
wait,
nigga
wait,
out here
Brooke,
lying. This nigga
Brooke,
out here lying,
Brooke,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Aaron, calm down, man.
Brooke. Who?
Calm
I,
down, man.
I joined late, but Brooke.
Brook is a monster, man.
You comparing Brooke
And,
and Sanji? You don't believe that. I know you don't believe that.
Wait,
nah, but
We can move
who
on.
here?
it is
Who here has Zoro above the two other supernova, the Luffy rival supernovas?
but right now,
He's
Zoro's
had.
better feats.
Wow, I feel like he's had better feats than both Kid and Law.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Where
Zoro's
does
a monster.
so like do y'all think that like Sanji and Zoro are portrayed like relative? Like
No, come on now. Hell no.
I'm not saying that like I'm not trying to like spread an agenda of Sanji over like something or like something or other. I'm just saying like if Sanji and Zoro are portrayed to be like on a relative base or like at least like because they're the whole thing is that they are rivals. Like but obviously to with an asterisk on that with Zoro being like superior.
If
Like
I'm dead ass being serious, bro, like I'll say this right.
Like if we compare
Watch what
Zoro
It's
you
and
like
say,
a
Arrow,
Sanji, it's
because
kind
you
of
know
like
you're
the
on
same.
record right now.
nah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. Keep on keeping it 2000, bro. Listen,
2000,
Sanji's portrayal throughout the story at times
I
has
think
been
Zoro could be with one sword.
equal to, wait, let me finish, equal to, or like weaker than Zoro. At points in time, Zoro becomes significantly stronger, or like Sanji catches up and it's close, right? So and like with how you've seen the story go, bro, like especially in post time skip, right? I feel like Oda has made it abundantly clear that this nigga Zoro is clearly the stronger than like
He's
Sanji.
clear,
I mean,
Sanji,
as
yeah.
much as I like want to argue otherwise,
By how
it'd
much,
be
Arrow? By how
disingenuous.
much?
Like
Yeah, that's
mid-diff.
always been the
It's
argument.
not about it's not about Zoro is clearly stronger than Sanji. It's by how much is he stronger than Sanji.
Even the
Like you're
Sanji
telling
fans
me the
argue
sky is
Currently,
fucking
wait,
blue,
wait.
bro.
So you talking
Grass
about
is
currently
green,
right
like-
now?
Currently, right
Yeah,
now,
right now,
right
right
now,
now.
what's the diff?
If I had to be honest, I'd say Zoro wins high diff.
You are insane.
Wait, hold on.
I did.
Wait, hold on. Ira, what's the diff between Law versus Sanji?
Yeah, that's
Law versus Sanji,
Yeah.
I feel like it's very close, bro. But I feel like it'd be an extreme diff on Law's part, but I feel like Law would get the win.
My
Fez,
Sanji fighting Yonko is crazy.
Fez.
Not crazy, but that's what I wanted to see.
Wait, can someone post Law Clash with Black?
That's not crazy.
You know,
And
Ira,
especially-
you know you are getting clipped, right? You're definitely getting clipped.
Oh,
Yeah,
let it get
Rufy
clipped,
already
bro.
clipped me, bro.
I
He's
believe
taking
what I'm saying,
receipts.
bro. I believe
Yo,
what
you
I'm
niggas are
saying.
getting clipped.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I believe what I'm
mind
saying, man.
I don't mind this. I
Yo,
don't
low
mind
key,
it.
that feature on YouTube is too crazy, bro.
No,
That
Iro,
that clip
I
feature
believe
is
just
crazy.
take it back, man. Just take it back.
No, don't take it back. Don't take it back. Stand
Wait,
by your words, bro.
what have I said that's crazy, man? I've not said anything. I believe that it's crazy.
You
I
think
mean,
Law goes extreme with Sanji?
Yo, what did
Sanji's-
Rufy clip you saying, Logan, by the way?
I think me saying that.
No, he
Law
clipped me
beat
saying
Sanji
he
in
clipped me
Extreme Diff.
saying that Kid is not like Zoro. Oda will make him look bad if he wants to. Like he's not that guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That is a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Law and Kid, even though they haven't proven they're strong enough.
Wait, why did you guys
they're
think
gonna
that's
end up-
crazy that Iroh said that Sanji and Law is extreme diff? Because he already said that he thinks Sanji beats Kid.
Oh yeah, he did.
No,
say that.
he
Don't
did
you get-
say that, but I was thinking that he thought Law was clear of Kid, low key. So like, I was just,
Oh, this is gonna be a
it's
great
whatever, but
next
it's
chapter.
whatever though. I can't
So
lie, it's whatever.
everything Kid does.
I think.
Wait, does it not make
Good
sense
luck.
that I have like Zoro stronger, so I believe Zoro goes high diff and beats Sanji, but then I have Law slightly weaker, so he goes
Low
extreme
key,
diff.
I mean, as long as you
No,
have,
this
as long
is
as you have
predator.
Zoro at the top, I don't
Predator.
really care where you have the rest of them. I'll be so real.
Predators.
I'm
I don't really
trying to
care.
figure it out because
Wait, you
I
have
don't really care.
Sanji
bro.
gets slept on. That's all I'm saying. Sanji gets.
This man said
What do you mean
extreme diff
slept
with
on?
Law.
Nah, extreme
Oh
diff is
my
crazy,
God.
but it's whatever.
Wait, how many Sanjis did it take to beat a Big Mom? Let's be real. Left.
Like seven.
He
You can
can't.
give him a
He
million, and he
can't
can't beat
beat Big
her.
Mom.
He literally cannot beat Big Mom.
It wouldn't matter how
like-
many there are.
It can be EOS Sanji plus Conqueror's coding plus all of this stuff. He can't beat Big
Okay,
Mom.
that's
now you're
too far.
glazing. Now you're
That's-
glazing. That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's
She's a woman. You can't hit her.
Yeah, now you're glazing, bro. You're great.
What do you mean? What am I glazing for? He can't.
It's true.
Yo,
Yeah,
you're
this is the
eating
thing,
Big
yeah.
Mom's box
US,
right now,
if
bro.
we're
That
being
is
honest,
crazy.
if we're being-
No.
Hold
Sanji can't hit women.
Kid
Oh,
and
because he
Law
can't
are
beat women.
not
Oh, he can't hit
fighting.
women. Fair.
Yeah, that's why he's saying that.
Look at
stronger than
Alright,
US
fair.
Sanjis.
Technicalities.
3 or 4 Sanjis.
Fair.
It probably says 3 or 4
US
Sanjis for Big
Sanjis
Mom,
not
to be
touching
honest.
Blackbeard or Shanks. Like,
Yeah, y'all agree with that? 3 or 4 Sanjis for Big Mom?
No,
I
I
think
don't
it's fair.
agree.
I think that's fair.
I think it's like 5.
I mean, you're talking
With
about
the rated
hypothetically.
suit or
He could
without
hit
the
women.
rated suit?
The Sanji that can
If
hit
it's
women.
raid
Because
two.
essentially what you're saying,
If it's raid two,
Ira,
we're
is that if you just
15.
replace Kin and Law with two Sanjis, like post Ifrit, he would win.
It's just gonna be a bunch of mosquitoes.
I mean, if he can hit women, yeah,
A
probably.
bunch of
That's
mosquitoes.
very
Like,
No, but
it-
I think
Suave.
no, but I think EOS Sanji is not even stronger than the Yonkos. So, like,
yo, I don't.
He's probably stronger than Big Mom, that's for sure.
Wait. If you're talking about the Yonkos, think about the weakest
No.
Yonko. Is he not stronger than Big Mom?
which Big Mom? Which Big Mom?
Onigashima Big
The
Mom.
strongest version we've
The Big
seen.
Mom.
We know why I'm saying which Big Mom.
Onigashima Big Mom. No.
You
Yeah,
which
Zage.
which
The
one
one
is
the
the
Lord Kid,
Conveniently
the one the
forgets
Lord Kid took a dub
conquerors.
against. The one the
Yeah.
Lord Kid took a dub against.
I'm not gonna lie, unless the girls say are fighters and shit, like
There was
best
two
Sanji's
Onigashima big mums,
Yeah, the one that Lord Kid took a dub against.
and the one that clashed with Kaido. So
This is nasty work
Bro,
for me,
I'm
bro.
telling you, yeah, this is nasty.
We gotta do
This is
better.
nasty. This is very nasty work right now. This is very nasty.
so Sanji's not beating the Conqueror's big mum. So I mean,
oh my
Lord
Wait,
Kid
the
didn't do
EOS
that.
this
Sanji?
shit
Wait, what?
again. Oh no, I'm still
Wait,
I'm
wait,
getting the
wait.
Okay.
rumors.
You know that Conqueror's big mom fought base Kaido, right? Like equally.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, Oba, there's no way that you think that the one that Lord Kid fought is weaker than that version of Big Mom.
Zage.
There's no way.
Zage.
There's no way.
Rufy's in One Piece spoilers.
Oh, is
He
he?
wants to get him.
Wait, the
I
one
was
that
gonna
was
end it
using
in a bit
Conqueror?
anyway. He kind of came.
Listen,
the one
by Oba's logic, bro, the
I'm
Big Mom that
I'm
fought
saying,
Page 1 is the
wait,
strongest
I'm
one
saying
we've seen.
Big Mom with Conquerors at full power is stronger than EOS Sanji.
By your logic,
Okay,
the
fair,
strongest
fair,
one
fair,
is
but we're
one
not
Page
saying
1
that.
fought.
Oh shit.
So when she's using Conquerors, she's stronger.
Nah,
She's not.
She's really only used it against. Who did
Yo,
she use it
Rufy, low
against?
key, bro. You came at the wrong
Page
time,
1.
man. I was gonna end the stream in a bit anyway. Low key.
uh
I got head
This
up.
little
Buffy, EOS Big Mom or Sanji? I mean EOS Sanji or Big Mom?
a full power Big Mom.
Like it's crazy, bro. I don't see him beating anybody.
Oda out here hating because he think I have an agenda and shit, which I do.
No. Okay,
But
on
that's not why my
any day,
arguments
on
come from.
any day, you catch me and you ask me, EOS Sanji or Big Mom, I would say Big Mom. Sanji's strong. Sanji could be like
Is
near the
Sanji
level.
really going to get
Listen, there
gapped
can
by
only be two
Zoro though?
explanations in Oba. Either you're being stupid or you're lying to me. It has to be one or the
Okay,
other. And I don't think you're stupid.
wait. Actually, who is Sanji gonna be? If you tell me,
I think he's gonna be Green Bull, and he might
Okay.
like he's
Okay,
gonna.
I
I think
think-
he's gonna mid-diff Green Bull because he
I
always
think
mid-diff.
Big Mom.
Probably, I think he's
Big
fighting
Mom
Kizaru.
clears
I
Green
think
Bull.
that's who he's fighting, Kizaru.
Okay, if you think he's fighting Kizaru, then I'll agree with you. I think he's beating Big Mom.
I ain't gonna see Sanji around like
Isn't that
Aokiji
fair?
level.
Isn't that fair?
EOS.
Isn't that fair, Aaron?
I think so.
That is fair.
If he beats Green Bull, then I don't know about that. But if he beats Kizaru,
I mean, we haven't seen Grimbles for like how strong he is
Guys,
really.
if Sanji beats Kizaru, then Kizaru is just Green Bull level. Come on, guys.
no.
You guys not understanding. This is Sanji you're talking about.
I disagree. I think Kizaru's pretty strong.
But Sanji's not fighting Kizaru. Forget about that fanfic. Actually,
Okay. How
maybe.
about this? Oba, Sanji or the original admirals, like EOS Sanji. Do you think he's gonna at least touch one of them? Like, because I see him being Aokiji
he
level
could.
myself.
Whoa, Aokiji, huh?
Aokiji's crazy. You might as well make him Akainu level, man.
Man, I kind of play that motherfucker.
They went 10
gotta-
days. They went ultra mega. That's like the most
I don't-
extreme
no,
fight
no,
ever.
I think Sanji should definitely be stronger than Ben Bettman at this series.
Yeah, I agree.
And Ben Bettman is comparable to Shanks, apparently. So
And it's portrayed to be comparable to Kizaru by every time we fucking see the two.
that's what I'm saying. So I do think Sanji's gonna be insanely powerful. It's just I don't think he's gonna be like above some of these top tiers that we have.
Big Mama top.
What if
top
you
tier.
wait, what would you
Yeah,
say
we
about
kinda-
Sanji if he gets coding?
What's up? If
What
he
would you
got
say about
coding,
Sanji if he gets coding?
then it's a different story.
Then let him get Conquerors
Or
first, bro.
he has something that's equal to coding, which is I don't know what's equal to coding, but if you get something that's equal to coding or comparable to it, then
Hey, yo,
Black
listen.
Flames.
I just thought of this, right?
maybe.
Yo, listen.
Enough for the fans, man.
I just thought of this, right? Listen. I do need to go somewhere, but I can't just leave the stream running. If you niggas want to just control the stream, when I come.
Nah, we can't let Goofy clip stuff, man.
How long are you gonna be gone?
You can't let Goofy.
I'll be back like an hour.
Look at his credit as bastard.
Bro, I'm on my Kai Cenat shit right now, bro. I don't know.
Don't-
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You should probably end the stream.
Yeah, I'm a dipshit
Like,
anyways. Yeah,
There's
it's
nobody.
risky.
There's nobody to end the stream if it gets quiet. So you should probably just
Yeah.
end it here.
Does it end it now?
You troll.
Yeah, you might as
You
well just
go
end it
away
now.
later.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can't say that.
Ira, where do you think end of series Sanji is going to be? Where do you personally?
Me and they say Sanji. And I probably think he's like red line level. He's
I was
breaking
trying
red
to
line.
feed the viewers,
Wow.
but you niggas not trying to back it first.
What is red line? Can Whitebeard is Whitebeard?
Yo,
red
Logie,
line
are you gonna
level?
control it, bro? Leo's saying control it, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to
Like,
cut soon, man.
Who's the strongest?
I gotta
We
go drill
know.
outside.
Listen, we know Whitebeard is like a planetary level, but we don't know if he's like red line level. That's the it's like a square circle, square triangle thing.
Red line
Okay,
is
we're
on
talking
the planet.
about Alvers. Okay.
No, I'm saying like he's the strongest person US Sanji can beat. Like, you guys think?
Zoro.
What Zoro? Nah, it depends what Zoro. What Zoro are you talking about? One sword Zoro?
The one that beats Mihawk.
Oh, fair enough, man.
Aokiji. If shit goes the way, if the Shiryu scaling goes through the roof. All right, Warren left.
Nah,
Wait,
that
so-
was crazy. That was crazy.
What?
The Shiryu shit.
Bro,
Now,
if the Shiryu scaling is true, Sanji eating, bro.
what?
Sanji's eating what?
Why?
If a wait. If niggas cannot find an invisible person, bro.
No.
Oh my goodness.
It's not that. It's like because Oda put all the second commanders, the second strongest in the crew, like in a cover page, and like if Shiryu if like it's all about strength, and Shiryu is the second strongest Blackbeard pirate, and Aokiji's a Blackbeard pirate. Aokiji's stuck at number 3. Sanji always beats up at number 3. Sanji always beats up
That's
at number 3.
only if Aokiji will remain a Blackbeard pirate.
Yeah.
By the
No, I
time
know,
the Shrods fight them, and then it won't work
Bro,
out
if
that
Sanji
way.
guys,
I'm saying,
if Sanji
Your
fights
little
Aokiji,
fanfic there will
Sanji
work
gonna
out.
beat it.
Yo, Loki,
Sanji
the
gonna-
only
Sanji
winner
fight
here. This is the
Aokiji?
thing. This is the thing about the Kuzan shit. The only winner here is Zoro. You niggas know deep down, right, that Kuzan will not be a Blackbeard pirate by the time the Straws actually fight them. Let's be real. So the only one that's actually getting the wanking from this cover page shit is Zoro, and Shiryu, bro. That's it, bro. It's it. That's it, bro. It's over, you niggas.
So
It's
shouldn't
over
you
for
basically?
niggas.
No.
Right?
But Zage,
But
What?
Zage,
But what
imagine
if-
this scenario, right? If this nigga Sanji ever fights Aokiji, y'all are gonna
Fire.
hate me from now on. I'm gonna
Yo,
become
I'm
a
like-
different type of person, bro.
Keep
I'm
imagining that, bro.
becoming
Listen.
Josuke.
There
You're
are
living in
other-
La La Land.
there are other presidents. There are presidents. Fire versus Ice. He kidnapped Pudding. Sanji might have beef with him. That's all I'm
This
gonna
is the
say.
thing. This thing.
Zage, you know Josuke, right?
I get attacked for saying Kid does well. These guys are saying Sanji being or could fight Aokiji. What
Yeah.
on the
Well,
earth?
I'm not saying it could.
Yo.
It's not gonna happen. But I'm saying if it did, it would be the best shit ever.
Alright, listen. I'm gonna end the stream, so if anyone wants to say any last words before I wrap up the stream, man.
Kid
Go
is
one by
going to
one.
do well against Shanks.
Kid's gonna do well again.
It's
It
true.
is-
I mean,
it's
Zoro-
not
Why are
Zoro.
you lying to
Get it,
niggas,
low
bro?
diff.
Stop lying to niggas.
It's
We
getting
know
low
you
diff.
know his other arm is gonna be taken, bro. His right
Alright, but
hand
he
man
said-
don't believe in him.
You want to bet on
His
that?
right hand man don't
Ira,
believe in him.
Ira, do you want to bet on that?
Wait. Yeah.
Do you guys want to bet on that? That his arm is getting taken? Do you?
All right. Before we go, before y'all do the bet, I just want one more thing.
Okay, get your last
What
word.
okay. What diff is Ben Beckman versus Killer? Okay, that's the number 2 right man.
Bro, that's a
Low neck,
wash,
low
bro.
neck,
That's a
low neck,
diff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Low
Ben
neck.
Beckman did this shit. Where's
That's a
my man?
wash. That's a wash.
That's
Yo,
the one
Billy,
I'm concerned
hey.
about. That's the one I'm concerned about, to be honest.
That's a
But
wash.
yeah.
Worry not, bro. It's just low to neck. It's low to neck. It's not gonna be better than that.
All right.
Alright, niggas, I'm gonna end the stream.
Let's take
If
this
you
bet.
guys want to see these cast of characters again in a future stream, just let me know. Obviously, like the stream. I'm gonna upload
Don't call
the.
me a character.
Yeah, bro, you're
Blade?
you're one of the side characters in my story, bro. I'm the main character.
Yeah,
you feel me?
this
But
guy.
Okay, I'll call you panelists.
Yeah, man.
You guys are panelists. Is that a better word?
Nah, I'm good. I'll take
Okay,
the character role. I'll take the character
You'll
role.
take the side character role?
I'll
Fairs.
I'll take Shanks and you can be Luffy.
Shanks, yo, you're definitely not no Shanks, yo. You better chill out. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for staying to the very end. I'm gonna put the stream on my second channel. It's in
You
the
guys see
description.
Twisty in the comments? He's like, this guy said,
What
I
did he
haven't
say?
seen you in a minute.
He said,
Twisty.
"Who are?"
He's
Oh
like, who
my
are you?
god.
Yo, Twisty going crazy in the comments. Man.
Anyway. Take care of yourselves. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Peace. I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Take care.
Don't take care, guys.
Yeah, late.